I love him, and when he goes, I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. He'll always be my true love, my true love, my true love. And now until forever, forever, I will follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep. For Kahn. My God, that beautiful, beautiful man. I would not be surprised if he had a hand in creating Dashi. Anyway, guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And let's go over the freezer and the fridge real quick before we get to things. We got at Hey David Don, at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter. You got Standoff Chart and King Mavs on the Veve app. ChavyCat5 as well. That is me on the Veve app. Go follow. Excuse me. You got Colby Collects and Only Player One that is going to be on the YouTube that you should subscribe to. Powers of X #1. Who put that there? Who paid to have that there? How many do they have? Let's find out. Maybe at some point. Kobe collects on the fridge handle. You got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, who just did an amazing video before. My hair is in my throat. Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, all on the YouTube that I subscribe to. Maybe some of y'all should too. You got at EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard Veve, and to find Gary O on Twitter, you also have at 1234CA3 for Gary O. You got DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography, AfroDreadLegends.com, YouStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org, and AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au for places to spend your money, see Veve stuff in the real world, and to donate or to go if you have help. Anyway, that is it for the opening blurb. 2 minutes. Well, we have Jeremy Pador yesterday had confirmed that is Kahn on Twitter. That is the. I'll show you the. It's not in the thumbnail. I think I just did tag him, but it's Alfred Kahn 7, and he's following 6 people, and he's got 5,500 followers already. Jeremy Pador says, "Hey, my good friend Alfred Kahn is officially on Twitter," and the CMO at Veve previously, Pokemon, Cabbage Patch Kids, Yu-Gi-Oh!, TMNT, among many more. What does this mean? Okay, so we have Pokemon, which I would go absolutely ape for. You have Cabbage Patch Kids, which I think Poor Man Printing said he would go absolutely ape for. Yu-Gi-Oh!, a bunch of people. TMNT, a bunch of people. So it's interesting that he just put those 4 in his profile here. Now again, are those the most impressive? Maybe. I mean, he was also responsible for getting most of Nintendo back on there as well. Oh my God, the heat is really blaring today. That was a good day. That was a good night. Okay, here. All right, that's gonna be a disrobing video. Yeah. Okay, can't take off a jacket. You follow me for advice that I can't take off a jacket. Not financial advice, of course, but I thought that was really interesting. Why now? Now, maybe he meant to do this, a month ago. Apparently he was sick. I don't know if he had COVID but apparently he was sick, and he's much better now. Maybe you could make the argument he wanted to do last month, wanted to wait till he got better first, but maybe if he didn't, I mean, he's just Twitter. I mean, he's just, posting things with his thumbs. Why now? Could there be a new announcement coming? I mean, Omi's finally doing really well. I mean, the volume's up, so it kind of makes sense. And again, go watch that our most recent Taps Trades video that he just did a few hours ago. That was fantastic. But let's take a look at the Bit4x and see what we've got going here. We have stayed steady around 0.0075 and 0.0078. We actually hit 0.008 a couple of times. Currently at 0.0076. There is a good amount of buy volume, a little over 30 million, and only about 18 million sell volume, so it should go up a little bit. Now that being said, we can go to the CoinGecko.com, that's at least where I go, and we can able to see, yeah, we've had about 12 million volume the last couple of days, or at least the last 24 hours. So I'm very, very bullish on this. I just had a friend, Goat to Goats. Thank you for that $2 super chat. It's like, when is the announcement? Well, we're not 100% sure. And again, I'm just speculating here. It just, am I Gary Oldman, telling the guy who's apparently Robin, you're a detective now. You're not allowed to believe in coincidences anymore. Like, it seems like it's a pretty big coincidence that Alfred Kahn is on Twitter the month before, a few weeks before we go to Immutable, and that migration will be next week. And then, what is next month? It's Pokemon Day. What did we have for Disney? We decided to go, or at least Veve decided to go, and they said, hey, you know what? Or maybe it was Disney that just said, we're going to have you guys do this for Disney Week. And guess what? We did it. So maybe if they did it for Disney Week, maybe Nintendo and the Pokemon Company is going to be like, you know what? You're going to do something for Pokemon Day, which is February 27th. So who knows? What I would say is that I'm very excited about whatever's to come. They've had so many AMAs on Twitter and on Discord this week and last week, and they have probably more to come. Just about the token migration that is coming out next week, next Thursday. I'm very excited about it. And I just had a friend, a buddy of mine that I actually used to work for way back in the day, like 15 years ago, text me and he says, Randy, I feel ancient asking this. Can you send me step-by-step directions on how to buy OMI? I have some cash, Ethereum, and a single Litecoin in a Coinbase account. So that's my starting point. And I have a VPN to spoof my... Oh, don't do that. Don't do anything. But then I sent him a couple of things, and I said, those are two ways to help. I just put in another $80,000 into it last week. It's about to rocket in a few weeks. And that 80,000 was just, the Spider-Man, the Secret Captain America, and the Storm. I says, got it. Short-term prediction for OMI: 2x increase, 10x. I think 20x is very, very reasonable within the next 3 months. So it would be February, March, April. No, maybe within the next 6 months. So that is my that's my thing. 20x is very, very reasonable within the next 6 months, because we're at 0.008. So what is 10x? Well, that's about 8 cents. And well, what is another 10x to make this the 20x? Or I'm sorry, a doubling of that. That would be about 16 cents. And yeah, again, I'm telling a buddy of mine. Again, had the contact there, but it's exactly what I just told him. Ooh, what was that? Oh yeah, that was pretty much it. So yeah, that's what I said. And he's a buddy of mine that I haven't talked to in a while, but I've known for like 15 years. Oh my God, known him for 15 years. Like I said, I used to work for him. He was owner of an animal hospital that I used to work at, and we keep in touch. So again, another doctor, and I'm pretty sure he's a millionaire. He owned a few practices back in the day, and he sold one to another buddy of mine, the guy whose basement I was in when I started this YouTube journey. So anyway, more and more money's coming in. I do believe that this recent little bit of a pump is people that work on exchanges calling or exchanges in general, saying like, hey, you know what, we're going to buy some, or people calling their buddies, hey, we need to meet for a drink, and like, hey, we're about to get these coins, you need to buy up right meow. And yeah, it just makes sense. Or if you have a firm that says, I was going over with Foster Hilt last night, if you have a firm like BlackRock that says like, hey, we can't touch anything that's not on Coinbase, but this firm that these people that used to work for us, these 3 or 5 or 10 people, they left to create their own firm, and they don't follow the same restrictions or red tape as we do. So we can go and be like, hey, you know what, go buy this before we do, and then split the profits, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Anyway, let's get to the comments. I have been rambling on for about 8 minutes. Let's get this bread! Samir Salah says, hello. Is this the first comment? It was, Samir. Samir says, what are you planning to do, Randy? Leaving your OMIs in your trust wallets for manual swap, or moving all to the app? Do you have any on exchanges? I don't. I have them, most of them in trust wallets. I do have a bit in the app. I will probably have to add more. So I have about 10 million-ish in the app, and about 115 million-ish in the trust wallets. I might add another 5 million more, and I know it's like, well, Chavez, that'd be about 15 million OMI. It's a lot. What if this goes to let's say $1 would be $50 million. That'd be insane. But 50. I'm sorry. Let's do 1/3 of that. Let's do 20 cents. Chavez, that's $3 million, and you expect that this year, right? Yeah, absolutely. Well, are you going to use all of that? Well, I'm going to stake $50,000 worth, and I'm going to be buying a bunch of land and a bunch of Pokemon. So yeah, I probably will. It's like, okay, well, Chavez, that only leaves you with 110 million OMI outside, and you want to have 100 million OMI by the time 2030 reaches, right? Yes, I do. So I think that if I just, use a few million OMI, let's say 3 to 5 million OMI this year, for whatever, taxes. And then I go and say, okay, well, 105 million left. I can do 1 million each year, or much, much less than that to pay my expenses. Again, I've been living on about $30,000 a year. I'm pretty sure I can go and, only cash out a million OMI, especially if it's at 20 cents. That's banana. Oh my God, that's bananas. That's a bananas. Just a couple $100,000. Yeah, and that could last me a while. So anyway, I digress. Moving on. Insane says, I'm 20 in 20 minutes, but I want Randy right meow. Aw, that is so sweet, Insane. Milham says, hey buddy, what's the good word? Brandy Babe is the brat today. Ask her what she did last night. Brandy Babe, what did you do last night? I love you guys. Funky Cole says, drop for users that have their OMI on the app. When the token swap takes place, drop for users that have their OMI on the higher tier in the rare drop. I don't know. So higher the amount since staking won't be day of. Let me see what you're asking here. Drop for users that have their OMI on the app when the token swap takes place. Higher tier, the rarer the drop. No. I mean, we're not 100% sure what the benefits will be for staking in the higher tier. I'm pretty sure it'll have something to do with land, but we'll see. I mean, to put $50,000 and stake it, you're probably going to have some pretty decent, rewards for that. Planet Vampire says, I desperately needed liquidity, so I sold one of my 2 secret alligator Lokis. A week of just comic drops usually means something larger is coming. Yeah, the app has taken a beating. We had, I think the Todd was at like 11 something thousand, or it was almost at 15 the other day. Now again, is that crazy beating? I mean, no, but it certainly is a hefty dip. Alligator Lokis went down to like 2,700. Now they're at 4K at one point. So let me see if the Todd has done anything crazy in the last few hours. I took a nap before. I was so tired. Wow, 10,900. Might not be a bad idea to go and grab one if you decide, hey, you know what? I have, I couldn't buy it at 14,000, 15,000, but I can get it at just under 11. $20,400 for the resale. So that's pretty good. And the flipping challenge I forgot to tell you about. My friend Joe gave me about $1,500, and he's just like, Chavez, just do your thing. Go and flip. I hear you talking about this all the time. So of course I bought at the top. And I bought a jaunty jig for about $13.30, currently $10.68. And then I bought 2 Mr. Fantastics, the Marvel Mighties. I just thought, at the time I needed to get another $100-something in there. It's like, all right, I'll buy 2 of him. I think they were like $80 at some point. Another 70. Ribbon pasta. But again, it's all short term. Am I freaking out? No. Let's say the secret, and there's a lot more that were listed. And he's at 2,700. Again, 1,300 down from where he was at 4K. So, I don't know if now would be a good time to sell that. I told people the other day, if you bought at 800, 1,000, even 1,500, you want to take some profit, sure. But if it was at 4K, I don't know why you'd want to sell at 2,700. Maybe buy a little bit more, and then, again, that's just me. We got a super chat coming in from, I'm going to scroll down there a little bit, and we get coming in from Ollie M saying, owe me the coin versus NFT appreciation, and why? Well, I did go over this the other day, and a lot of people think I'm wrong about selling Spider-Man, my low mint Captain America, my low mint Storm for OMI. And, well, the 80-something thousand I got with them, or close to 90 maybe? Yeah. I think that what I sold will be worth a ton, but I just think OMI outperforms. I just, OMI is pretty much now where it was when I first started buying in April. And we have Marvel now, we have Disney, we have the United States Postal Service. There's a lot about to go on. Exchange. We've never had this before. We've never, back when it was that, we didn't have what we have now. People's vaults weren't hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. They just weren't. They had some licenses, which are great, and it was new and it's cheap, and people would go into it. But now we have so much more, so many big catalysts, so much big money coming in. And again, watch Taps Trade's video that he just did. All the other coins are not doing so hot, but Akomi's doing the 3rd best this last week, behind Solana and Solana and Secret maybe. But yeah, we're doing insane, and we've never had the app have this much revenue. Never before have we had a coin, a crypto, an altcoin, be attached to a #1 grossing app before, and this is before marketing. What? Like, I feel like Jar Jar Binks, like, monster out there, leaking in here, all sinking and no power? When are you thinking we set in trouble? Like, like, how undervalued do you think we are? Like, how low do you think we're gonna stay here for? The people saying, like, a couple of cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, I think that's a lunacy. Maybe I'm proven wrong. Maybe, Chavez, with your crazy scraggly beard and your long hair in need of a haircut and a brushing, maybe you're the crazy one. You know what? Maybe I am. But I've been hearing that for years. And so, moving on. Thank you for the super chat. That's why I think why. Insane. So I say Disney classics like Pluto and Goofy. Oh, that'd be great. Tylo says, yo, yo, yo. Frank says, it's happening. Tylo says, what's up, everybody? Mag says, howdy, 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 Randy, what's going on? Cloudcheck says, hey. Aldous Howard says, hey, Omi fam, what's the word? Omi, Omi, Omi. Excited to add more Omi to my bags in the next couple of days. Get that bread. Justin says, dip, dip, dip. Aldous says, hashtag Justin, a dip would be great, but we buy when we can and don't look back. We have time and burns on our side. We do. John M says, bought a secret rare alligator today because of Randy. Heyo! Yeah, I do not sell those. I will probably sell a lot of everything else, but any of the alligator Lokis, which make up more than a third of my entire net worth on the app, I will not sell. Like Dan Shawbell says, we've already won. Let's just have fun. So in light of that, I'm going to go and I hate it when channel, go to my channel, I go to my videos, let it go. Videos, and I'm gonna ask everyone to smash the like button. So if y'all could do that and smash that like button, that'd be great. That'd be super fantastic. And we got a super chat coming in from. Let me see. Okay. Kobe Collects, what's going on? Say what's up, brother. Say how you doing today? Please stay hydrated and eat. Cool to send you something for a giveaway for chat. You can send me something for a giveaway for the chat. Hydration. Kobe Collects, I think you already do have my. Oh, also, we are together an ex iffy. You have to come. We are together an ex iffy. You have to come and message me on the tweeters. So let's see what we got here. We go to Veve profile. We're going to QR code. So at Kobe Collects, you can totally do that. Send me whatever you want for a giveaway. Kobe Collects is just an absolute madman. What a mad lad doing these giveaways. So when you get that, or when I get that, I'll do the giveaway. Thank you again. And moving on, Justin says dip dip dip. Oh yeah, I just read that. 3-1 Marion says vote for Omi token on Bit4X Crypto Cup competition. We can't let some random coin beat us. Absolutely correct. Justin says Coinbase is holding 1,000 left of my dollars, so I have to wait till tomorrow, I believe, so hence dip. Yeah. Carlos Apitas, what up? Aldous says, Justin, I hear you. They can be very frustrating, but you're making it happen. All the luck and all the love. Hodl till you're old. Lucady Ducady says, I bought more Omi. I've gotten 10 people to buy now. Let's get this bread. Justin says, so good to hear Alfred Kahn is feeling better. Yeah, same. Samir says, I have 200,000 Omi. Low, okay, or high? That's good. That's good. Any amount that you can get, that you can afford to get, is definitely good. I always try for as much as possible, but yeah, any amount you can get is great. Vladimir Columbus says, Randy, will we be talking about Pokemon leak on Cavell's channel? Why Omi hasn't exploded with this leak? I haven't looked at that yet. I have not looked at that yet. Oh, so the buddy of mine that was just texting, he was saying, do you get into your rationale about this speculation in your YouTube channel? I do. I'm live right now. I wonder if I'll have a clipboard. I think this is the one. I think that's the one. It is the one. Okay, very good. So a good buddy of mine might be joining us, not on the live, but he just might be doing that. John M says shoot for 500K. Samir, yeah, shoot as high as you can. 31 Marion says 200K is too low. I need at least $1 million. Samir says, sure. Drew Paris says 1 million. Gary says, let's go. What's up, Gary? Oh, how's it going? It says, Samir, so yeah, get more, not financial advice. And it says, hi, fam. I love you. I love you too, energy. Garrett says, yo. Justin says, yes, sir. I love this game. I love this game. Maverick's Mama says, hi. Daniel Jorge says hi by Italy. Hello from Italy, Daniel Jorge. I'll just have it says, but why? But what you're comfortable with, Samir? I can't seem to get enough. It's like Oreos. I want to eat the whole pack. You remember those peanut butter Oreos? Oh, oh, those were to die for. Those are so good. When I eat a Chewy Chips Ahoy or Entenmann's and just, I microwave them and then some peanut butter. Oh my God, they're so good. Christopher says, how much to get on that fridge, Randy? Actually, the last spot was taken. The last one that I'm doing really is the permanent spot on the freezer, and that is currently $7,500 for that last spot. But yeah, it took me about 2 minutes to do the Patreon member shout out, sing the song, and go out with everyone. So I really don't want it to be that much higher. I don't want it to take that much longer, especially if it's my videos. I really do want it to. I just want to keep it not crazy. So I will be able to, eventually people will be like, I don't need it anymore. And people drop off, then I'll add people to fill in those spots. But yeah, I don't have a permanent fridge thing. So if anyone wants to do a permanent fridge thing, we can work out a deal. Not as highbrow as the freezer, but James White says, he said something exciting coming. Keen to see what the new vertical is. Maybe a Lamborghini? Maybe for all of us. Oh, Cryptoverse, the freezer. Okay. So the only spot left is a permanent spot because at Hey David Don is there till May. Standoff Chart and King Mavs Forever are there permanently. Kobe Collects and Only Player One are just there monthly, but I wanted to save that last spot for a permanent one, and that is $7,500. Justin says, I hit 6.9 million Omi today. Everyone comment nice down below for Justin hitting 6.9 million. James White says, nice one. A concrete, ha ha ha, now deleted. Oh, just says nice. Hodl Yoda says, I loved my Womi bag. Any price prediction for after the migration? Womi is usually higher, I feel like, the wrapped Omi. I don't know about the price prediction for Womi itself, but Omi in general, it's hard to say. I mean, it really depends on the exchanges. Like I said, we get exchanges, let's say mid-February. I'm expecting 2 cents late February. Say 3 to 5 cents by March, 5 to 8 by April, and then and that's and that's just with exchanges. That's before any marketing. That's before Pokemon or Nintendo announcements. Like, wouldn't it be great if the reason Al Kahn has decided to go and join Twitter is just say, oh hey, remember all those licenses I had from when I was younger, back in the '90s, and I brought them all over. Maybe that's something like that. Maybe it's something that he can shed some light on. I think there's a reason. Concrete Stash says, I'm going to save it for when I get cash on hand. There you go. Beaker says, TMNT Recur already has the IP for that. Well, they have a certain type of collectible. They might have the JPEGs and they might have something else. We might have something that's different. Also, TMNT is already on Atomic Hub. They're on Wax. So there are many different licenses that you can get. Just because one place has a Pokemon game or, doesn't mean that others can't. And the same thing for NFTs. It's just a specific type of NFT. So I really would love to see multiple. That'd be pretty cool. It says, can you make a tutorial on taking off a jacket? That would be appreciated. No. Taking off the jacket. No. I mean, I could try, like, if I really get in shape, I could do a sexy jacket video, or nothing but the jacket. General 69 says, Pokemon drops, VV dumps, Omi Moons. Maybe. Goat of Goats, thank you for that $1.99 super chat. Says, when is the announcement? We don't know when the announcement is. We don't know if there's going to be any announcement. All we know is that some bigger things are coming. Oh, okay. Kobe has sent me a comic. And let's see what the comic is. As soon as I open the Veve app, I'll do the giveaway. I'll do a random piece of trivia. And be advised, guys, if I ask a question, 177 people will answer. And then what happens? They will answer, and I will see who actually posts it first, and then everybody else will see their comment first because the computer will lag. So it's whatever shows up on my screen first. That is the one who gets it. Okay, so we have an Eternals comic, which is $34. Okay, so free $34 giveaway pretty much. It's Eternals. And I guess I'll just, let me go here. And as soon as I ask a question, the first person to type it down below, we'll get that. And who did Ajax leave in charge of the Eternals? Comment down below. First person to get it wins. Who did Ajax leave in charge of the Eternals. The first person I see to get it, is that Homer? Is that over? Oh, seriously. Okay, so we got Jake Donnelly. So, Jake Donnelly, you are the winner. Jake Donnelly. Message me on Twitter after this for the Eternals comic giveaway. Somebody said my mom. If you have a... I don't know if anyone remembers... Not Adventure Time. What was it? Regular Show. I forget the dude's name. And he just said... He would always try to insult other people, but he would wind up insulting himself. He's like, you know who has a big butt? My mom. Like, it was so good. So again, thank you for that, Kobe. Everyone shout out Kobe Collects. Go subscribe to him. He just did a giveaway. Jay Donnie says, need some exchanges before King Kong drops bombs. He keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole... Yeah, I hope so. I hope we do get exchanges. I hope we have Omi to NFT before then, because I really want to use my Omi. I really want to use that. I don't have any more money. I don't have that much left to sell, at least on the app. I was telling Foster, I was like, I would go and I would sell. I have 2 Fantastic Four #1 secret rares. I have a Fantastic Four #5 secret rare. I mean, I probably should keep those, but I know that Pokemon's gonna be so inflated. Everything's gonna go down because of it. But I want so much of that. I want Pokemon more. Like, I know I'd make more money with those comics in the future, because again, by the time we get Pokemon, everyone's gonna inflate the price, and maybe it doesn't go up as high. People just want them. And the comics, because I got them so low, yeah, they make me more. I like Pokemon more than I like money, I guess. I guess. And there's a bunch of people out there like me. It's like, I don't care about money. Like, why do people pay money for things? Because they like the thing more than they like the money that they're willing to trade to get that thing. And especially if you look at it in, let's say you're working at Target, $12, $15 an hour, and this thing that, or let's just say it's like a really harsh working job. We are out in the cold. Let's say you're in the military and you're on salary every 2 weeks, and you're just, the 1st and the 15th, and you are out in the cold, and you are out in the snow, and it is horrible. Like, out in the heat, in the desert, and you think, okay, let's say in 2016 when I was in Kuwait, and I was an E4, I was a senior airman, and I was getting a grand old $1,900 per paycheck every 2 weeks on the 1st and the 15th. And the only reason I got that much is because it was tax-free, and I think it was just tax-free. I don't even think you got any, there was definitely no hostile fire, imminent danger pay. I think you should have gotten has pay, but we didn't, especially with those burn pits. Anyway, is it like you have to trade basically 2 weeks of your life, like, to get a rare Spider-Man? 2 weeks of your life you have to trade to get a rare Spider-Man, about $1,900. Is that worth it? For some people, yes, it is. For some people, like, I'll work this whole deployment just so I can get something. And for some people, it is. All right, moving on. Giovanni Day says, hey, Randy, everyone don't forget to vote for Omi on Bit4X. Let's win this journey. Just as Bit4X taking longer to load these days. Oh my God, Bit4X is so slow. I feel like Bit4X is like Apple. When there's suddenly like a new update, or after a year, they slow your phone down. They slow down that processor in order to get you buy the new phone. Oh, this phone seems slow. Oh, the new one. I feel like that's what happens. Bit4X knows it's about to lose so much volume because of that. Like, all this money won't be going into it each day because it'll be on actual real exchanges. And Bit4X is probably just going to be like, yeah, we'll slow everything down. Just so people are like, I'll just keep it in there. Moving on. Unique says, True J. Vcur says, the Recur Pass already has the IP for TMNT. So Pokemon doesn't make it sure, but I'm good with Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, they could have different types of IP. You could have one NFT be like this, like a JPEG, and another NFT be a 3D premium digital collectible. Did anyone try to log into App's account with the password Pokemon? Agree, Vcur. Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be great. Samir Statue Pair, 31 Marion, everyone else. $1 million is out of reach for him, but 500,000 Omi. What I can reach is what he can reach. Drained my savings into Cardano Metaverse land buys. Ooh, I wonder if you could sell that now if you really wanted to. Moving on here. Moving on, Rasha. New York Patriots. Hi, friend. Pokidoki says, good morning, Randy. Any idea where I can find the new contract address for the Omi token on the Ethereum network so I can manually add it to my MetaMask? I have zero idea, and I just hiccuped. Excuse me. 31 Marion says, Samir, 500K is good as well. You can also wait for Omi and NFT to get Omi that way. You could, but that's going to be, Omi's going to have mooned already. Orange Bag Lady says, hey fam, absolutely mental day, dude. All speculation and imagination, though, with regards to the P word. Class to have the big man on Twitter, family. Yeah, so thank you, Orange Bag Lady. There's a Twitter space today, and I had multiple people text me. I saw Orange Bag Lady shoot me a message. It's like, hey, you should join this. And I went to Twitter. I was like, okay, I joined. It was such a crazy day, and it's going to be a crazy call. Last week or like 2 weeks ago, I agreed to have, the guy that works with Cheech and Chong, Michael Keane, to be on the podcast, and I put him on a Wednesday because we typically don't have drops on Wednesdays. But then, they changed it. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to give you guys a comic this week. I was like, okay. So they gave us a comic this week on a Wednesday. It's like, I had that. I had one with Erica Sadari, which was great. You should go watch it. I thought that was next Wednesday, but I guess we meant this Wednesday. So it's a crazy day. Went to the gym. I had other stuff. We got a super chat coming in from Patrick Rodriguez with that potato flying like Superman. Thank you, Patrick Rodriguez, so much for that $10 super chat. That means the world. It's a great sticker. It's a great flight. Let's all get this bread. All right. Where was I? Right here? Oh, God. Okay. And since that VCur, we find out if it's 3D collectibles. Mauricio Arlano says, Pokemon not coming until the end of the year. My opinion, that'd be great because I could build up a lot of my Omi, and I'd have to spend less Omi in order to do that. And when I say build up, I mean Omi has a greater chance to moon. Like I said, I think that'd be pretty great. I don't think they're going to wait that long, though. Panty Girl says, hey, Randy, love your stream. First time being able to catch you live. How tall are you? I am 69 inches. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69 inches. I'm about 5'9", which is 69 inches. So the Lord hath jokes. Moving on. Justin says, pushing Pokemon. Energy says, hey, OBL. Neri Petra says, Gary V is big mad right now. Gabriel Druin says, 20x would give Akomi $100 billion market cap fully diluted. I don't think it would. I think it would only give it, because it's got like what, 1.9 billion market cap right now. So it's not a ton. Like it's stupid cheap. Yeah, about 1.8 billion market cap. So a 20x would be, it'd be like 30 something. It wouldn't be that much. Although I do see 100 billion in the future. Atomic06, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, saying, my kingdom for a few Go tokens. Will pay. Please message me. Gotta move my Omi. Mine is stuck on the Akomi Secure Wallet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to help you out with that. There's just a bunch of people that have extra Go. Again, because my Trust Wallet doesn't have anything right now. Because it's all on one. I would have to send it to the others, and it's not with me. But yeah, other people can definitely do that, and I'll probably do some giveaways on my Go token as well. Once everything's done. Moving on. Where were we? Okay, here we go. Tor DeLance says, I voted for Omi on the Bit4X app. Nice. The Orange Bag Lady says, energy. Drew Seller says, I see 20x by the end of the year, but I'd be happy with even a 10x. Well, again, I actually think the end of the year won't be as good for Omi. I think Omi really moons until like summer, maybe end of summer, really until the bear market sets in, and then and then the end of the year is kind of, But again, it could be a very short dip. It could be a very because again, what happens in these in the bear markets? Well, money tends to go towards innovative and disruptive companies, which what Omi is. So that is 100% what I think is going to happen as well. We got a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Coming in from Vladimir Columbus saying, Randy, I'm thinking of buying up secret rare Ultraman posters. I have 2 so far, only 3,800 editions, and China will go crazy for them. You think this is highly speculative or smart play? So I do think Asia is a very big fan of Ultraman, but there have been multiple people come on this channel and comment like, hey, Chavez, listen, I live in Asia, and Ultraman's not that big. Like it's like okay, and that again, if they live there, wherever let's say they're stationed there, let's say they're in Kyoto, Japan, or they're in somewhere in China, let's say they're in Hong Kong. But again, even if 99% of the people that get on, of the people in Japan don't have it, or Japan and China, let's say China, which has 900 million smartphones, we only get 1% of those to join. It's about 9 million. and 99% of those don't like Ultraman. 1% does. So that's still 90,000 people that really like it. Out of those 90 people, how many will be able to afford that Ultraman Seawear poster? I don't know. I think most things on this app will go up in the future, regardless of questions are which one's going to moon higher. I don't know. And I don't know when we actually get localization. That could be next month. That could be sometime in Q2. You could be sitting on that like a while. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi to Qui-Gon Jinn, where he's on Tatooine getting Anakin. And he's like, we could be stuck here a very long time. Like you could be holding on to that for a while. Now, at some point, will other people get wise? Yeah, like a bunch of Wyatt's mooned already. A bunch of people are like, I'm getting Ace, I'm getting 7, I'm getting Ido, is because of the speculation that when Asia comes in, but I don't know how much. I think there are other things that are liked globally that might be better than Ultraman, which is mostly just in Asia. So I'm gonna hydrate. Oh god, big hydration. That was so good. That was so good. All right, where was I? Okay. Giovanni says, awesome, you can vote one time every hour, too, so whenever you got nothing to do and it crosses your mind, check back to vote. Great exposure. Netlink says, this guy meows more than both my cats. Meow. Insane says, Gabriel Druid, you mean those 5 billion on CMC times 20? Those is not really fully diluted. No, fully diluted market cap, or I'm sorry, fully diluted, considering all the founders token unlocks and everything, is about 311 billion OMI that could ever be in the circulating supply. I don't think we'll ever get there. I think a lot of it is going to be burned. But yeah, that is the highest amount that can go on there. So we actually can go up from here. Moving on. Geome TNYC says they need to relist OMI on Uniswap after migration. They just might. Vigor says, I didn't say nope. Mustapuste says, what kind of comic pump are you expecting once Comic Showroom goes live on Veve? Well, a lot of people want that, and again, right now you can't see them, so all the really cool videos of people's vaults on there, you just can't get them. There no comics getting exposure. I would really love to see it if you can go to a certain page on a comic. What I would really love to see, let's say a comic's like, I don't know, say 20, 30, whatever it is somebody have 30, let's say you have a bunch of Powers of X comics, Powers of X #1, and you say like, okay, well, and they have, let's say 15 or 20 or 30 of them. Here's the first 2 pages. And you could go around the room and walk around the room and read that comic. That would be so dope. Moving on. Cook says, why is my sub 100 Mickey common worth so much? I have mine listed at the lowest price, but don't think it's worth that much. It's because it's 2-digit. Most of those are 4-digit. Some are 5-digit, but the 3-digit ones that just means that it was minted first, and it's just people like that. They like kind of the first of the first, and since you can't get the first 40, you can only get number 41 through 99 for the sub 100. There's actually only 59 2-digits available. So yeah, that's how much do you have that on there for? Let me see. Sub 100 Mickey common. I'm gonna take a look at this because I do have one already that I bought from my friend Joe, and I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go right here. Gonna look at the market, and currently it is $1,000 give or take, but the sub 100 is 15. No, I'm sorry, it's 14.4K. That is still a lot. At 14.4K, I don't know if that's currently. I mean, I think it maybe should be 13,000, maybe 15. So it's around properly rated. But yeah, people love it. And once you take away that 14.4K and number 70 at 15.9K, then the next cheapest sub 100 is $40,000. And if you want, and it's number 69 also, that's great. And yeah, it's just, there's only so many of those, especially when you have some. There's 18,000 jaunty jigs, 18,928. That's going to be worth a lot. And I think right now, somebody give me a. Okay, disregard. I thought it was super chat. Okay, moving on. Insane to that beaker. Okay, thanks for the info. Augustin Montezuma says, I'm 19 years old and a sophomore in college getting my engineering degree, and I have 957,000 OMI, but am literally all out of money. I know it's close, but I wanted to see that 1 million mark, but can't. I think if you really wanted to, you can go and sell some things for OMI, at a hefty discount, but you can do that. But congrats, 19 years old, you have 957,000 OMI. When I was 19, I was broke AF. I was living in this really crappy apartment, and I had two apartments. Obviously not at the same time, because I was working for the guy that I had told you guys about before. Was making like $12 an hour, and I was doing that, and I was doing, I was working at a grocery store. I was also every now and then doing some boxing on the side, and it was just, oh, oh, those were some rough times, my friends. Those were, crazy. I was not sleeping. I was working 2 full time. Yeah, it was not good. So you at 19, like, you'll have $1 million in a few years when this goes to $1, a dollar-ish. You'll have that. And when I was 26 and I got out of the military, I had less than $3,000 to my name. And I mean, obviously look where I am now. It's great, but you're going to be starting you're starting way ahead of where I am right now. Like way ahead of where I was at that age. I'm very, very happy for you. So, Augustin Montezuma, keep it up. Samir Salah says, where do you see Jim Lee in 6 months? Jim Lee, let's take a look-see at that. Going to the Veve app. Only millionaire. Yep. Jim Lee, Batman. Okay, come on. Got Rams. Batman Black and White. I'm going to go there. Let's see what he's at now. He was at 1,600. Oh, he's still at 1,600. And actually only one away from 1,700. I don't know, 10K? 10K maybe? There's a lot of them. Dan K is at Real Randy Chavez. Over or under 10 minutes before Kobe Collect starts dominating the chat and wants to give something away. Well, that was too late, I guess, because I didn't see that until just now. And I'm 30 minutes behind, so let's keep going. Samir Salah says, currently the floor for Jim Lee Joker is 1,600 times sweep. I mean, it's hard to sweep when there's so much. I mean, you can put in about $19,000 and you move the needle, $400 up to 2K. And you could put in $40,000 total and you move it up to 2.2K. It's just $40,000 to put in and you really only move the needle $600. And that's assuming that nobody else noticed that you're sweeping the floor. Oh, let me sell mine. Because in case it goes back down. Again, 1,600 is good. Let me see what the Harley Quinn is. She's at 9.9. Harley Quinn is a much better buy here. It's a much better buy. She usually keeps at about 3/4 the rate of like 75% of the Jim Lee Joker. And Bruce Timm Harley Quinn, that first appearance, is at 9.19. She was already at she was over $1,000 a couple times. Harley Quinn is a much better buy right meow. Right booking meow. But again, right now, if they have a huge announcement, let's say Pokemon or let's say Lord of the Rings, whatever it is, I think things will have a little bit of a gem squeeze. Goose Next is, if I'm staking 50,000 OMI, it better come with a few drops. You might have that opportunity. Personally, I would rather have first shot at land, but you might have that opportunity to say, I'll forego the land, give me a couple drops. Justin says, wasn't Todd at 15.8? I thought he was at 14 something. Maybe he was at 15.8. Maybe he was there. So to be at 10.9 right now, probably a pretty good time to buy him. Beaker says, Augustin, I swear, if you're an engineer, you better have Iron Man, or I'll gift you it. Oh my god, that's so great. Yes, he should have Iron Man. Hetman, yes, Todd did go down. Samir Sack Gooseneck, I don't think 50,000 OMI should be $50,000 worth of OMI. Oh, I think he meant $50,000 worth of OMI. Ali M with that 229 super chat saying, OMI the coin versus NFT appreciation and why. Again, I did answer that before. I'll do a quick little rehash again. OMI the coin has really not moved in the last 9 months because, and again, when I started buying in April of last year at 0.007, 0.008, I bought all the way down to 0.001. Again, we had no Marvel, we had no Disney, we had no United States Postal Service that we partnered with, and now we do. And again, the app back in April of last year was very buggy. It was very glitchy. Could I have like 2 more likes so I can get up to 100 likes? That'd be really cool. 212 people here. Just a couple people. Anyway, the vaults weren't that impressive. The YouTube content was like me, Taps, Cavell, and like Earth 2 Mastery, and that was it. You know, other people obviously started coming in and doing more, but like Tap said in his last video, again, look at my fridge now. Most of these people be doing Omi stuff. Oh, thank you guys, 115 likes. Oh, it's so great. Thank you. Yeah, so there's a lot of catalysts, and again, with no exchanges, it's like the horse is ready. Like, get out the gate. It's like ready to go. It's like me, you know, wishing, getting luck from Dashi on this drop. Like, you know, and I get really pumped up, like adrenaline rush, ready to go. Like, fighter's about to go absolutely ham on someone, ready to go. And yeah, we're just not letting it yet. We're like, you know, the pullback. We're like winding the wheel. We're winding that wheel and we're ready to go. And as soon as we're able to, off to the races. Just is staking worth it with a few million? I think so. Juice House says a correction is very healthy. Still up 70,000 this month. I'll take it. HODL news. Yes, 100% HODL. Gooseneck says yes. Dollars. My mistake. Stand by my statement. Yep. Shake and Bake says I got Secret Rare Captain America today for 4,900. He dropped that low? There's no way. That's impossible. That's so good. Oh my god. Good for you. Very happy for you. I only have one left, and okay, now he's 6,300 again. But congratulations on buying that dip. That's bananas. What we got here? Justin says, I think the correct term is $Omi. Richard Dot Papa says USPS first NFT stamp, super underrated. Might be. Tyler is behind Cardano. Yes, we are. Okay, we are behind Cardano and Secret. Netlink says, meet Kevin Padawan. Said earlier today he's never seen Seinfeld. Do we shave his beard and steal his collectibles today or tomorrow? I don't think we should take the man's collectibles. It's just, you know, I'll grab his legs, and we'll force him to watch Seinfeld. All 5 seasons. 5 seasons? 6 seasons? 7 seasons. I don't know. Seinfeld was great though. That's such a good show. It's on Netflix. We should definitely have him watch it. Max says today. And Kobe Collects, thank you so much for that $5 super chat saying, what's up, brother? How am I doing? Stay hydrated and eat. Cool to send you something. Yes, and we did the giveaway, and like I said, John Donnelly. Oh, I got a text message. Is it from my boy? Oh, it's from one of them. Saying, that's RCD to say price of Superman. Star Wars fans. Nerds unite. Patreon member texted me, said, how is R2-D2 the same price as Superman? How? And I was just like, Star Wars fans, nerds unite. Cody Close at Netlink, let's go with today. I'm with you at Dino, we're coming for you, bro. Chris Millen says, I think you guys should get MetaMask and hold Omi on the wallet where you own the private keys. You probably could do that. Nerd Shaman, what's going on? The last one says, run Kevin, run Kevin. Garrett says, Kobe. Dan K says, bro, I called it. Look at my, yeah, I did. You did call it. Insane says, at Kobe Collects, legend. Hope you're good. Last lesson is happy today, Randy. Yes. Everything, you know, we're alive, we're above ground, we're doing good stuff. About to help humanity with all this money. Just as Ferris Bueller reference. Nice. Kobe Collects says, oh Dan, I love it. Junior Sanchez says, Randy, what's up, brother? Bro, have you seen Cavell Anderson's new Pokemon video? Bro, you gotta see it. It's a legit leak. Wait, is that the thing with Jermaine Rogers? If it is, then I don't know if that's a legit leak. I mean, he could have just been talking. I don't know. If that's the video, that's why I didn't cover it, is because I don't consider that a leak. I don't consider that a confirmed source. Now, it's very possible that he, you know, maybe saw something or he heard something, but also it's possible that it wasn't, that maybe he misheard something, or maybe he like kind of put things together, connect dots or whatever. Again, we're pretty sure we have it, but I'm not considering that a leak. At least not yet. But again, shout out to Cavell for covering that, given his own speculation. Again, I haven't seen the video, but you know, people do want that news. They want the hype up speculation. I think people need a little hype up every now and then. The biggest bro says, great blind box today, Kobe. Crazy results. You guys have to check out the next one. Yes, her. Jake Donnelly says, you the man, Randy. Thank you. Flash says, what do you think of the IDO? Probably do well on OpenSea. Probably do well when Asia gets in, but I'm you know, it's okay for me. Chris Million says, there's a fork of Ether that's coming, and you will get a carbon copy of all your ERC20 tokens in your wallet. Nice. JTA says, what? Kobe, my new bestie. Kobe says, Dan bro, tell me what collectible is good at 10x next. Dan K says, you're funny. I do love your mood, man. You're always so happy. He's talking at Kobe. Last one is Dan on point. Peanuts says, gotta go vote. Be right back. Go vote. Go vote for us. And then we got a JJ, sorry, Kobe, autocorrect because of that. Dan K, then be happy. Unibonger says, hey fam. What's going on, Unibonger? I don't know why my throat is so dry. And K says, I'm staying away from the market. I hodled hard. I sold a few more cornos I had stacked and 1-2 minutes too mighty so everyone can game in the future. Very nice. Panty Girl says, thoughts on Sharkbite, first appearance Joker, and Harley Quinn. Joker and Harley Quinn are always going to be very good. Sharkbite, a lot of people ask me about. I haven't seen him move that much. He was, I think it was like 430 at one point. I'm going to go to the store, going to go to the drops, I'm going to go back to where the Sharkbite was. Series 2, Myrmicornos. Sharkbite, the secret rare. It's about $5.99, so maybe that keeps rising steadily. Definitely the cheapest physical secret rare, I think. And yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't know how many people are, pumped to get a Unicorno. Again, they're cute. My girlfriend likes them, so. Michael Barnes says, Randy, do you know if anyone wants a kidney for Omi? Probably get a lot for that. I don't know if I'd do that. Just the thought of, again, the last guest I had on, Erica Sadari, talked about organ harvesting, how it's like a big fear of hers. Yet she travels alone all over. I don't understand that. But yeah, honestly, I would never, but there's people that are probably on that donor list that would pay oodles, like how Italians, like oodles of cash for that. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. Dan K says, first appearance Joker is a sleeping giant. Maybe. Beaker says, I do remember Pokemon being on Cartoon Network every week. Veve is focusing on memorable shows. They are. Good times. It was on WB for a while, and then it moved to Cartoon Network, moved on Boomerang. Oh my god, that show is still so good. John M says, do you think they will release Pokemon as collectibles, Pokemon cards, or both? I think both. I think it's too big of a game for you not to release that on both. Alda says, at Kobe and Last Lunch, great live show today, more content, all the love and hugs. Steve T says, is there a likelihood that Veve could, in the future, introduce sports NFTs, e.g. Red Bull Racing? It's very possible. Giovanni Day says, we have sports with Veve, for example, NFLPA, also true. Big collectibles, Veve NFT, OpenSea investing, says Pokemon to the moon. Insane says, what would be an interesting topic? The paradox of self-doubt. We all think Omi will go to $1-ish one day, and it will be. But if that's clear, why is not everybody doing like we do? Nobody knows about it. No, just nobody knows about it yet. And also, it'll happen one day. It's not real for people. They have to see it. Also, people like to pay their bills, and people like to live decently, and they don't like to live in this grandma kitchen. They like to have a little bit of work-life balance, which I do not. So we got a super chat coming in from Vladimir Columbus. Said, Randy, if I go on Veve Clips channel, he has 20-second video for on English speaking Pokemon. Let's watch it live. So again, I did see that, and because I am not convinced that is a legit, again, he's partnered with them. He is, he has worked with them. He'll work with them again, but I just don't see that as a legit leak coming from the team. It's not like the emails were leaked. Like, hey, how's the Pikachu statue going? As if you finished the animation yet? And we haven't had a leak from Trevor being like, animation's going well. The red cheeks are cute. The shiny one. There's out of the 100,000 Pikachu, there's 10,000 of them that have yellow cheeks. It's like there's just not that. We don't have that. It's just, I think it's not a real. Again, it might be. For all I know, it could be, but I don't want to go and spread fake news if it's not 100% confirmed. And Cavell already answered that. Cavell already covered that. So I don't know if that's really something that I want to. I feel like, again, Cavell's a mastermind at going and getting the views. He's going and talking about it, and obviously, clearly, people want to talk about it. But I feel like, let's say when there's like a incident that happens that involves pew-pews, and you have all these different news stations that take like the first statement from someone like, oh, we have reports of this, this, and this, without verifying what actually happened. And that's how misinformation spreads. That's how conspiracy theories start. And it's just, I would rather wait until it is actually confirmed. And if I'm the last channel to do so, so be it. Because most everyone else is probably going to make videos on that as well. Cavella's just the first, because Cavella's quick like that. Wraithax with a $20 super chat saying, I was at Comic-Con a few years ago and met Mike Zack, the artist of the upcoming Web of Spider-Man. This miniseries is my absolute favorite Spider-Man. I was able to get all of them signed. I will own one of these drops. Dude, Wraithax, thank you so much for that $20 super chat. And saying that you got the Web of Spider-Man, the miniseries, the absolute favorite Spider-Man. I can't believe we were able to get them all signed. I wonder if you had to, you sign them all at once, like, hey, I'm going to sign this, and you get back in line, sign the next one. You get back in line, sign the next one. Javed Ramsaran says, price prediction for Walt 2023, 150,000, 200,000, 250,000. It could be anywhere between there. I'll give up myself 100,000 range, between 150 and 250,000, I'd say, for Walt. Yeah. So yeah, Wraithax, I was in I watched a video of a Comic-Con for somebody going and saying, it was the voice actor for Goku, and he was like, you can get in line as many times as you want, we just want to keep the line moving. We just want to have you sit here with 8 different things for me to sign. I'll sign it, you can get back in line, and I'll sign it again, we'll have another quick convo. So I thought that would be really, so I'm curious to see how that went. But yeah, Wraithax is absolute powerhouse in Earth 2, some Axis Infinities, I don't know if he's sold those yet, and some, and it's got a lot of Veve stuff, got a lot of Omi. Wraithax is a huge homie, huge buddy. The first person to ever get into that Patreon member tier. Now, where was I? Okay, where was I? Okay, moving on. I think they'll release Pokemon. Oh yeah, I think they'll release them as kind of both. Well, racing, interesting topic. Okay. Yeah, well, so going back to Insane, saying, why isn't everyone doing it? Why isn't everyone going and investing? I think most of us are. I think there's some buyer's exhaustion. I think we have a lot of people, like myself, that have put in pretty much everything we have into Omi. And currently again, the only reason I was able to get that $80,000 to $90,000 last week to put into Omi, even more so, is because I had that Secret Rare Spider-Man, had that low mint Secret Rare Captain America and Secret Rare Storm. So it was and a lot of people think I made the wrong decision. Short term, I don't know. Long term, I think I made the right one. But again, that's just me. A little crazy. Wraithax with that $5 super chat saying, I believe this Spider-Man series was a crucial change in how they portrayed heroes and villains. Not to mention death. Please read the full series. I will. I will take a picture of that, though, just to remind myself. Later. Okay, there we go. All right, took a picture of that. I will totally do that by myself. And we'll do that later. Thank you again, Wraithax, for the warnings, for the super chats, all that jazz. Big Collectible says, nice for 6.9 million Omi. Peanut says, you're going to need another fridge soon. Again, I could put more. There was somebody else, but I just... again, I've saved in one more spot, and that's pretty much it, because it does take me a while to do that. The Patreon member shoutouts. We have another one coming pretty soon. So yeah, I will do that. I'll keep everyone here, and if people want to, as people fall off at some point, the price of alligator low-keys get too high, then it'll be like, okay, then you could advertise on my fridge when others fall off. So what we're going to do here is prep for our next Patreon member shout-out. And we'll get to another comment. Kobe Collect says, Aldous Havley, always my hero. Real Talk says, the Cheech and Chong NFT appear on Veve. I don't think so. I think the ones that he has for the podcast I did this morning, I think those are set, on his project. We got another super chat coming in from Wraithax again, saying, I have an Axie manager producing SLP for me every 2 weeks with my 36 Axies. All profit after making a killing back in July. Like I said, Wraithax was on that board that made so much money. He made Wraithax is my hero. Raythax is just does what I do but better, and just Raythax, hope you're retiring soon, man. You don't put a bunch of stuff like Raythax as a friend, as someone that's been like the best Patreon member. Um, Go and please take not everything, but please put a lot, like more than you think is right, and put it into Omi. I know you have a bunch of Omi already, most likely, but yeah, that's the best advice or best friendly advice. Not to anyone else, not financial advice, but friendly advice to my buddy Raythax. Thank you so much for that. Now, where was I? Oh, we got that Patreon member shout out. So it was kind of a 2-minute intermission away from the stream, but we get to shout out my Patreon members with a song. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised I've never gotten a paper cut. Patreon member shout out. I don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never wanna let you go. 'Cause you started something, oh can't you see? As ever since we met, I've had a hold on me. It happens to be true. I only wanna be with you. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I wanna spend each moment of the day with you. Everyone should always check out at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter. You got Standoff, Chart, and King Mavs on the app. ChaviCat5 on the app as well. Kobe Collects and Omi Player 1 on the YouTube. You got to subscribe to. You also have to check out Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, and Sody Pop Media. Again, people that I'm subscribed to. At EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3 on the Twitter. You got Powers of X #1 on the freezer handle, Kobe Collects on the fridge handle, and you got DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography, AfroDroidLegends.com, YouStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org, and AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au. If you want to see NFTs in real life, buy or donate some stuff, and then be able to go talk to someone if you need help. Moving on here. Okay, I just read that. Veve, you know they would want to trade Omi for sub 100 Reso. Ooh, please make the connection for me. Probably. Be advised to have a hefty discount, but yes, probably. If anyone wants it, Tony, if you want to set that up and you agree with the price, message me on Twitter and I'll do the escrow. I'm so sorry. Again, crazy day. I haven't gotten back to anyone. I have probably, I don't know, 150 messages that I haven't gotten back to. I am very sorry. I'm trying. Like I said, but before the end of the year, I'll probably hire an assistant because I just, it's getting a little rough. Obadiah Gold Shekel Stenova says, smash that like button. Yeah, everyone smash that. 7 more likes and I have 150. Yeah. TGIF Kid says, if you ever launch your own NFT, Randy, in the background needs to include you in front of the fridge. People want Dashy NFTs. People want fridge NFTs. Want me NFTs. Like, I feel like it would be in that one episode of Fairly Odd Parents. Like, I'm a Wanda coin. You may have one wish. Yeah, and I would want something like that, like a Dashy coin. And I want to give it utility also. Currently, I can't. I'd want to wait until I have lots of money and lots of time to be able to put into that. But I'll let y'all know. Seva says, I just went all in on Veve, bought 1 million Omi, and bought all golden moments plus a Todd. See you on the other side, guys. My man. Cephas went all in on Veve, got 1 million Omi. Oh my god, amazing. Alice Hadley says, at Kobe, bahaha, love. Justin says, demonstrate how to properly put on a jacket. Like my Karate Kid, like the new one with Jackie Chan. Diego Pereira says, hey Randy, keep it up with the grind. I'm trying. Mars Altor the Avenger says, I'd geek out if we would get anything Warhammer. Warhammer nerds have money, and I believe they would flock to Veve. I would hope so. There's Homer. What do you think a music vertical would look like in the app? Well, I mean, at first I thought it'd be like a play button with like a coin, but maybe you'd have like a clip of a video. Like, hey, here's a 30-second clip. Or here's a 20-second clip. And you have music go along with it. That'd be insane. That's like animation, but video. That's almost similar to NBA Top Shots, where they have sound and they have the, dunking and passing, that type of deal. So yeah, moving on to Shaw. Dan K goes Wolf of Wall Street. Oh my god! All right, you guys still doing People clues about anything Eternals. Kobe says the whole Eternals team first appearance is in the Eternals comic. Well, I was talking about in the movie, but yeah, again, this is already done. Someone said Charizard. Oh, Muscle Man. You were right, Kooks. It was Muscle Man from regular show. That was the reference I was making. Because it says, if Courage the Cowardly Dog comes on Billy and Mandy, Grim Reaper, it's over. Oh my god, I love that stuff from Cartoon Network. Hydrate. Thank you for 150 likes. You guys are great. TG, I have kids says big ups Kobe collects for the assist drop. Huh? Peanuts 13 says never sell those. Omar says heck yeah. Jake Donnelly says Kobe thanks for the giveaway. Yeah, shout out to Kobe collects for the giveaway. Augustin Montezuma says at Vcur, I had Iron Man because he's my favorite Avenger, literally, but I sold for a secret rare Captain America because I'm waiting for an animated Iron Man. I also would love an animated Iron Man with a proton cannon. That'd be great. Kobe Glenn says, thanks, man. Albert S says, isn't Bitforex a real exchange? Like, it is, but it's just, like, nobody uses it. It's very, very hard to get to. It's just annoying. But when I say real, I mean, like, you know, things that people get a lot. Omar says, I love Veve so much, but it has a flaw that I can't get over. As soon as I complete MTL, it'll be 100% legit. Until then, I'm just praying this is legit. I think to be partnered with Disney, Marvel, DC, United States Postal Service, and their fleets of lawyers, I'm very confident. Again, that's just me. JTA says we're down 40 votes on Bitforex. Oh no! Howard S says, what do you think the best brands in the world do business with? Not legit projects. Yeah, I know. Obadiah Gold Chekostatovich says, I'm trying to get all friends and fam into Omi. 90% of them think I'm crazy, but I tried. Same. It's weird. Like, the friends that have money all believe me because they know I have experience in that. It's the friends that are... well, no, that's not... that. I'm saying most. You know, that's the kind of the rule. There are exceptions. There are always going to be people that'll be like, you're crazy. Like, and again, you want to pull your hair out, trying like, no, you don't understand. You could have millions upon millions of dollars, and I get it. I know it sounds insane, but it's gonna happen. I mean, and like they know I've already like I haven't been tiptoeing around that I made. Well, I haven't made $1 million. I have $1 million because I doubled the net worth last year because of Omi and because of the app. But yeah, moving on. Patrick Rodriguez, thank you so much for that super chat over there with that flying thing. Oh, he did say something down below. Says, hey Randy, I think it's safe to send 50 million wrapped Omi to the Veve app. I don't know if you can, because there's wrapped Omi not. So I would not do that yet. I would do a test, and I would do like, hey, I'm gonna send, just send like 1,000. Or send a couple hundred Omi. Send a little bit. And then, yeah. Let's say do that. Just to test first to see. Paulina Rose says, when are we getting in the next OUP article? Ideas on rewards for staking? I would hope it'd be land for the highest tier. But the next one, I don't know. They're probably going to get the swap done, the migration. January 27th, and listings. And then maybe they do that. Maybe they do something with like the web wallet. Maybe they do something with interoperability, maybe we get that next Omi utility article. I hope that we would stake. Well, again, if I stake 50,000 Omi now, let's say I do it for a year, well, by the time that year is up, we're all technically, everyone that does $50,000 in Omi is going to be staking $1 million worth of Omi. So I think that would make some poetic sense if they say, hey, stake $50,000 of Omi right now, and you stake it for a year, and you get all these land benefits, all these whatever. Okay, that's fine. Let's say you're staking, 8 million Omi, whatever for that, 7 point whatever million Omi. But then, again, when this 20x's later this year, and again, I think it goes a lot higher. I think we like 38x up to 30 cents, but I digress. When we do that, suddenly we're all staking $1 million worth of Omi or more, which is a lot. So I really hope they do that soon. Justin says, when was the Ron English Pokemon clip recorded? It was a while ago. It was like a month ago. And yeah, Pauline, I really do think that it would be... for staking, I think the highest here would be land. Like, first shot at land, I hope. Little Kid says, Cheech and Chong just joined the Crypto Cannabis Club organically, not a paid promo. We out here. Giovanni Days, I don't think you can send one to the app. Yeah, I wasn't sure you could do that either. Funky Cold says Bitforex taken forever. Had put a ticket in and my deposit didn't show up after 24 hours. They responded they will fix this ASAP. Gotta fill the Omi bags one last time. Rod tells Patrick, no, you will lose it. You need to do the chain swap. Okay, so we'll need to do chain swap. Giovanni Day says, I think you have to manually swap the Womi and then you can use it on the Omi Send app. That makes sense. Lee Malden says, nice. Atomic Z06, thank you so much for the super chat saying, my kingdom for a few Go tokens. I will pay. Please message me. Got to move my Omi. Mine is stuck on the Omi secure wallet. Yes, somebody shoot a message to Atomic Z06. I'm going to grab some more agua. Patrick says, okay, thanks. Omar says, Albert S. No, that's why I invested money into Veve, but it's always been in the back of my mind because they did make the app without the thought of letting us cash out. They might not let us cash out. Well, originally the thought was not letting us cash out wasn't because we're going to keep their money. It was because you were originally supposed to be able to buy this stuff with Omi anyway, and they want to say, hey, buy those with this and cash out with Omi. That's what they originally meant. I'll get some water. Do I also love Taps Trades says, and never financial advisor, and gets a bit more tough. Dude, Taps Trades is like, he's such a bro, man. He's such like a homie. He's such a cool dude. I loved rooming with him. I can't wait to room with him again. Like he would be like the perfect bro to go, like if we were both single, to go out and like meet chicks with. He would just be like, I could picture us being like, we go out, you know, we come back, you know, we get some pizza, we play like Super Smash Brothers. He would be like a cool brother, you know. He'd be like, I don't know, like I never had a brother. Well, I don't think, you know, I was adopted, but he would just be like cool person, just a cool chick, not cool chick, get cool chick. I don't know. Does says I can send you Go. Max says I can send some. Oh, Omi community helping cash people out. And Vladimir Colombo says, Randy, I'm thinking of buying up Secret Rare Ultraman posters. Thank you for the $20 super chat. So I have only two, 3,800 editions, and Asia will go crazy for them. He thinks it's highly speculative, a smart play. Could be a big brain move. I'm, you know, like Nick Fury. I'm not putting all my chips on that number though, because I was playing something even riskier. Alligator Lokis. No. It's probably okay. Again, anything you get right now will probably go up in the future anyway, especially when we go to OpenSea. So probably not the worst thing to do. Regular TX dude, what's going on? Says, what do you see driving the market cap by 20x, which will be over 20 billion? I love Veve and do see positive things for Veve, but I don't know the fundamentals of why Omi will skyrocket. It'll actually probably be about 30 billion if we 20x. So yeah. And again, that's really only to about 15, 16 cents, you know, give or take. And I think that, well, the exchanges in general, you know, the volume itself going up to, you know, 100 million, you know, volume just from certain exchanges, which is probably going to be a lot more, but let's say 100 million, you know, and we go from, you know, let's say 10 to 12 million up to there, 10xing. Are we going to 10x with that? No, we might only 10x. We might only 5x, but we could 5x from there, which would bring it about 3 to 5 cents or 3.5 cents. And then, you know, take with the Omi to NFT, and then take marketing, which we haven't done before. Take more users onboarding. Omi utility, yeah, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be the biggest. This is gonna be, like I said, I think, you know, 5 to 8 cents by probably April. Again, and that's without marketing. That's without Nintendo. That's without, you know, Rogers and Cowan doing this whole giant marketing campaign. I think we get a lot. I think we get, yeah, 30 cents is fine as long as we're still in the bull market. And again, we haven't really factored in Veveverse and land sales and all that. Again, and we haven't factored in that they could raise money whenever they want. Not that they would need to, but you know, what did I post out this morning? I don't know if I still have it on my. Oh man! All right, I got to go to the Twitter for this. Got to go to my Twitter, go to profile, and oh, by the way, I have some fan art from Egro. Look at that! Look at that! That looks so much better than I do. That looks amazing. The hair is brushed. The hair is like slicked back. I have no wrinkles on there. I have a clean face. Like it looks great. Anyway. All right. So Reuters reported this yesterday. Actually, it was early this morning. Saying Microsoft to gobble up Activision in a $69 billion metaverse bet. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69 number. And well, what's happening? It's the biggest gaming industry deal and an all-cash purchase. Imagine having $70 billion to do that. Microsoft will become world number 3 gaming company. Offers a 45% premium on the maker of Call of Duty. Yeah, this is a metaverse play. And what is Veveverse going to be? It's going to be a metaverse. called the Veveverse, and like this is real money. This isn't people. This isn't us throwing around thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. They are making 11-figure bets on this. And with that, okay. Omi goes to $1, I'll be worth 9 figures. $100 million. Actually, it's got like 90 something cents. Whatever. I'll be worth 9 figures, and I've known people that are worth 9 figures. That's a lot of money, but that pales in comparison to 67 billion. Again, you could have 10 people all worth $100 million, and they'd only be worth 1 billion. There's not a ton of billionaires in the world, and even the people that are worth that, they might be worth 1 or 2 billion. A decabillionaire is damn near impossible, but to have that much money just for the metaverse, just because, again, what did they say? And this is important. This matters a lot. In the article, they say, quote, data analytics from firm Newzoo estimates the global gaming market generated 180.3 billion in revenues in 2021 and expects that to grow to 218.8 billion by 2024, end quote. So this will be growing a estimated $38.5 billion in a couple of years. And that's about half of what they spent. And that's just in the first couple of years. They're playing the long game. They're playing the long game like the Prince Harry and the whatever her name is, whatever her name is, they went to the US to have their kid so their kid would be a US citizen, playing the long game so that kid could be president one day. This is by far one of the biggest long plays. But again, why did Mark Zuckerberg go and hire 10,000 people to try to build just Meta, which is going to be okay? He's trying to hang on. I feel kind of bad for him. This is the future. This is companies don't just do that because it's a cool thing. Because it's a cool thing, but because of how much money that's going to make us. That's the future of gaming. That's the future of where we are. And I guarantee you, every other company that is out there right now that has a dream of one day working for a big company like that, to be able to use Spider-Man, to be able to use Batman and Disney NFTs in that metaverse. Again, will they all be interoperable, and will they all be, I don't know. I don't know if they are. There's speculation that the Marvel Mighties might be. And there's speculation that maybe we'll be able to use some of the skins in there. I mean, if you could have Thanos and Superman on Fortnite, I'm pretty sure if we have the IP, if we have the thing with that, we might be able to use those in the Veveverse. Again, it's just a thought. If Fortnite can do it, I'm pretty sure we can. So, moving on. Where was I here? Was that regular? I forget who I was answering before. That was regular TX, dude. Thank you. So thank you for that. Fundamentals almost skyrocket. That's what I was going on about. Now, where was I? Oh God. Dipped. All the floors are so low. Google Trends. Vladimir. Okay, nice. Oh, where was I? Does Akomi own the wallet that holds 95% of all Omi? Pretty sure it is. No. There is no wallet that owns 95% of all Omi. Real Talk says, your guest earlier was beautiful. Do you have dating service for low-key alligator entries? I don't, but I'm going to send her that. I'm going to be like, hey, somebody wants to date you. Where's she at? I'll just be like, someone wants to date you. Are you taking applications? And I'm gonna laugh at that. She'll find it funny. If you're funny, maybe she'll like you. I don't know. If I could score you, if I become like this person that I was like, hey, hook me up with this person, and like people find love, and I'm like the matchmaker, I'm gonna be charging a heck of a lot more than just a common. I'll charge a secret rare alligator Loki for that. I don't know, maybe. Viger says waiting for MTL to buy a PS5. Interesting. Omar K says, do you think Veve will let us cash out gems? For sure. They have been saying that for a while now. Yes, I'm sure. PBS Kids says, does the Comey own the watch? Yeah, nobody owns 95% of anything. Statue Unbox says, do you think it's worth picking up a bunch of rare comics in preparation for the MCP, or is it better to invest into more blue chips? I just, from purely just investment, probably just Omi if we're doing that. MCP, I really don't see a ton of benefits right now. I really would rather get that, get more benefits before I start stacking for it. 10K is at Viker by PS5. Why would you do that when Veve is going to put out games that make you money like Omi? Fair point. But PS5 is cool though. Aliam says, you know what I will do? Use Google Trend as a source of indicator at Vladimir Columbit. Interesting. Beaker says, because I hope Veve goes to PS5. Oh, that'd be sick. Although, I would think we would go to like some type of Apple TV beforehand, because if David Hughes says we're talking to Apple weekly, and if we have some... Could you imagine if they go on Nintendo? Oh god, hiccups. Oh god, hiccups. That would be insane also. Willow Kid says, Ace and Edo prices surge and have been since cut in half. Deals to be had. Edo is less than 2K editions and Ace less than 3,500 editions. Season 1 first appearance, that alone will push demand. It might. Jam says, what's Alcon's Twitter? Hey, what's up, Super Duper Hank? How you doing, fam? Alcon's Twitter is... Oh, well, she's sleeping right now. I forgot, because she's in Spain. It's actually 5 in the morning. She might get a little hot at me for, like, waking her up if I did so. So apologies to you, Erica, if you're watching this. Probably not. It's at Alfred Kahn 7. That is his Twitter, at Alfred Kahn 7. I'm gonna get... Oh, God. Okay. All right. Moving on here. Matthew Smith says, just past 2 million Omi. Hey, yo, Matthew Smith. Diogo Pereira says, I'm 19, 200,000 Omi, 37,000 vault. How much do I sell in my vault? I mean, sell... If you have an item that is like, I don't really care about this, you know, sell it for Omi. But if you really like the items... I don't know, they just keep the items. They might be worth more sentimental value in the future. I don't know. Tweet Radar is looking to sell some collectibles for Omi, but don't know anyone who is buying. That's true. I mean, it's everyone's looking to sell their collectibles for Omi, and even the buyers that I have that I want to buy, like my Fantastic Four #1, there just aren't any right now. It's very, very hard. Tweet Radar, just read that. Justin B says prices are slowly going back up. The Pokemon rumor effect is real. It is. Andrew Michaels shouting out Owl Khan. Justin says you'll have $1 million if you don't fold in the process. Agreed. Director Wolf Dog says I feel like everything dipped, but all of the floors are so thin now. It's also very true. Like buy here, then the price drops to here, and then here. That's what he means by that. Kirby says, can you help me sell my Elsa 237? If you have a deal, like if you have it set up, message me and I will help if I can. But I like a lot of my messages like, hey, what do you think I can get for this? Or hey, can you help me sell this? And they don't have anything. Like I can't do that. It's like dozens of messages of just that each day. If you have a deal, it's like, hey, I have this. We just need an escrow. Boom, I'm right there. I'm helping. But right now, again, dozens are just like, hey, can you find me a buyer for this? And I'm trying. I am trying. But it is so hard. It's so hard. Plus, trying to find a buyer for mine also. Uncle Jay says a common Amazing Spider-Man or an ultra rare zombie Spider-Man. Probably the common Amazing Spider-Man is what I would do. Billy Bob Bitcoin says 69 really loses its visual appeal in Mandarin. I guess it does. Gig says, how far behind do you think C3PO will settle in comparison to R2? I don't know if we... it's very hard. You know, figure it's only 2 months old. I think we need a little more data before because again, I haven't really looked at them too closely. Maybe half. Hurricane Hunya says, hey Randy, really enjoying your analysis so far. Why, thank you very much. Randy Warren says, got last mint 1,000 secret rare Captain America. Let's go. Think it will sell for $250 someday. I mean, that's hard. I mean, you know, Cap is in general right now. Like I had to, even a lower mint is not. That's I mean, I think Cap gets to 50,000 at some point. But again, he's not a first appearance, not even first edition. 250,000 is a lot. I don't think that's possible in the near future. John D. Yang says, "What do you think about those who are selling right now? If they're selling their Omi, they're fools. If they're selling their collectibles for Omi, yeah, I did that. If they're selling their collectibles for gems, well, I have a couple of gems stacked up now. I have about 4K, and yeah, I want to go and do the thing. I want to be able to go and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna buy something if it comes out. Again, $4,000 really not a lot in this app. It goes very, very quickly. Mana says, just bought that Harley Quinn. Thank you. No problem, Mana. Conlai says, people sleeping on Dragon Girl. That would be a very nice decoration. Mag says 9 seasons. Was 9 seasons of Seinfeld? Are you sure? Doesn't seem right, but maybe I'm wrong. So, Koz, how do you think Deadpool uncommon or Time Machine common? Probably Deadpool. Soap Killer says, how to choose between... Yeah, probably Deadpool. I think I had a... Okay, maybe I'm tripping. I had a $4.99 super chat from Lori Brenner. Thank you so much, saying, Andrew represented Okomi and his position very well on the recent Millennium Millionaires discussion. Andre Jick represented Okomi and... Oh, okay, I haven't seen that yet. But very good. I'm glad he did. Again, he's been talking to Foster Hilt. They've been talking to the Doge Millionaire. So I'm very... Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Lori. Thank you. I'm very, very glad. I'm very, very happy that he's able to go on the Millennial Millionaires and represent us in a really good way. Don Graham Stephan, me, Kevin, I think somebody else. I think that will really, really help. When people go and they say, hey, look how much money I made, or when they look at him and say, hey, I paid $12,000 for a Spider-Man, and now it's worth over $80,000. Yeah, I'm very, very bullish on that. So thank you, Lori. I will check that out at some point. Crypto Superhero says, dude, just bought my 19th different ultra rare comic, best covers and cheap. There you go. Again, a lot of the ultra rares and the rares recently have been unique artwork, artwork that is unique to Veve. And a lot of people, so in Pokemon, when you have unique releases and unique artwork that's only released in one language and not the other, that tends to go really, really high. So I think that there's going to be, oh God, my back. I think there's going to be a big premium for comics that the rare and ultra rare have unique artworks that are unique to us. I think that'll be really big in the future. Little Kid says, Ron English was trolling. Heard that was no confirmation. People be too emotional. Maybe. As a video clip Ron English came out months ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. Obadiah Gold Chickle Center Business. Smash that like button. Heck yeah. Eric W says, when is a good day to move my Omi to Bitforex for migration? Kind of scary moving all my Omi and living in Bitforex, to be honest. You'd probably do that in... I would move it before. Well, it depends. I mean, if you don't mind paying gas fees, again, most of mine I'm keeping on trust wallets, and I'm not putting any on exchanges. I will in the future when I need to sell, but I like having my keys here. The fake Randy Chavez says, funny meeting you here, Chavez. What's going on? Mag says, did mine scary today? LOL. Yeah, it is scary. Kevin Murphy says, Cavell's video is accurate. It is Ron English saying Pokemon is coming. Bob's video... So yes, I do know the video which is talking about. I did see it a while ago, but I don't think that's a confirmation. Vladimir Colombe with that $5 super chat saying, right, if I go on the VV Clips channel, it's 20-second video of Ron English looking Pokemon. Watch a lot. Again, just because I don't think that it's something that is a legit confirmation. Again, it very well could be, but because it's not confirmed, I don't want to cover it when it's just the speculation. John D. Yang says, what are your thoughts on Deadpool? I love him. I have the whole set. He's great. And Ray thanks for that $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, I was at Comic-Con a few years ago and met Mike Zack, the artist of the upcoming Web of Spider-Man. This mini-series is my absolute favorite Spider-Man. I was able to get all of them signed. I will own all of these drops. Congrats. And again, I just, Took a picture of that so I can go read that myself. Javed Ramsaran says, price prediction for Walt 2023, and thank you for the super chat. Between 150 and 250,000, depending if you're talking beginning or end of 2023. Young Avalo says, how would I get my NFT signed? Basically, what you have to do is you have to go and you can either screenshot it and have them sign the screenshot, or you can go, if they have the app, send it to them and they send it right back to you, and then it's on the blockchain that it was under him. Uncle Jay says, best buy under $1,000. Probably Harley Quinn right now. Harley Quinn, first appearance. Gabriel Jones says, how will interoperability going to affect Veve once people can trade NFTs off app? Ohmies won't get burned from trades happening off app. Let me read that again. Interoperability going to affect Veve once people can trade NFTs off app. It might be in the smart contracts where a small amount of things are burned. A cost is burned in Ohmie whenever you buy. So Ohmies won't get burned from trading off. Yeah, again, I think they'll have it in the smart contracts. Raythax, the $5 super chat, saying, I believe the Spider-Man series was a crucial change in how they portrayed heroes and villains, not to mention death. Please read the full series. I will. And we got another super chat from Pat Force, $4.99. It's like, when do you think they will have the bridge built from L1, L2, and vice versa? I'm hoping this year. I hope in a couple months. I mean, it would make sense for them to go and say, hey, now that we have layer 1 and layer 2, so it's on the apps, it's on the exchange, and here's the bridge to be able to go to it. Yeah, I hope it'd be in the next couple months. That would make sense to have it at that time. Where was JTA says, good night. Thank you, Randy. No problem, JTA. And JMET08 says, you're the realist. Let's go. Kaiserslautern, Germany. I was in the army. Oh my God, that's great. I was in the Air Force. And I had Erica Sadari, who's still in the Air Force, on. She's great. Love her. It's absolutely fun to party with. Well, you know, Kaiserslautern's a great time. It's a great time. I was never stationed at Ramstein Air Base, but a lot of my friends were, so good times. Raythax, $5 super chat, saying that I have an Axie manager producing SLP for me every 2 weeks in my 36 Axies. All profit after making a killing back in July. I love it. I love it, man. Fraggy Boy says, what's your thoughts on Marceline and having mints as low as number 18 on the market? It's great. That's just a flex. I don't think she's actually selling that. Jane's an OG. Ooh, I'm back again. I do like Marceline. I will get that set again. Her and Ice King, that's like my favorite relationship in that. Favorite duo characters in Adventure Time. Birana Karthik says, how do you guys, do you guys recommend 2 of Uncommon Ben Reilly Spider-Man or Invisible Woman or Secret Rare? I would say 2 of the Uncommon Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Now, I have the Invisible Woman, Secret Rare, I have one of each. But I think Spider-Man's just got that, like everyone wants that, especially first appearance versus something that's not even first edition. Arya says, when do you decide to sell collectible, Mr. Randy? I was pondering to sell Elsa for 4.4K at peak, but I just couldn't let her go since my plan is to hold for 5 years. Again, people that hodl are probably going to outperform a lot of people that try to flip. Yeah, because it's very hard to time the market consistently. Java Bar says, don't forget the Veve de Vault. Yes. Bone Daddy says 5228, planning to sell Sharkbite for a Zombie Hunter Spider-Man and a Steve Rogers. What do you think? Also, I just started following you and have been watching your past videos. I've learned a lot. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, yeah, if you could sell Sharkbite for Zombie Hunter Spider-Man and Steve Rogers, go. Get that bread. Fake Randy Chavez says, you still hear Chavez? Graham, how's it going? Kickin' Bay says, would you be curious to see a poll of what everyone plans are for migration? All in Veve, portion Veve app, portion manual swap, all manual swap, leave all on exchange. I would like to see a poll about that. I would be interested. Obadiah Goldcheco Cenovis, going by a comment you read before, hands down Warhammer would be insane. Imagine if you could paint your own collectibles and fight other Veve members, armies online. Hopium. Dude, that's a dream. That is an absolute dream. I would love, and I'm so curious. I mean, obviously you have Trevor that worked on God of War, doing stuff. And I'm pretty sure you have other companies doing stuff. Like, I think when the Veveverse comes out, only part of it will be made by Veve. I think they're going to take other smaller companies that really want to work with Veve and they want to work with these licenses. and say, hey, we'll make them for you, and one company makes this game, one company makes another company makes their own game, and they put it under the Veve umbrella, I think that type of thing will happen. I think it'd be great. Kobe Collects at Wraithax is going to jump in on Axes to have people manage them. Not sure if I'm too late or not. Got about 5K ETH to get, and I didn't understand the videos on team building. Not sure where to begin. I didn't get on either because I had no idea what was going on. But Wraithax figured it out. Timothy Lamentaries is thinking to either buy gems for a big announcement or get Omi. I would get the Omi. I would get the Omi, even though that, as I get Omi and I would get the Omi. Cody Close at Wraithax, also very busy and invested in other things. I feel like I'm letting this slip away, though when I hear them being mentioned. I mean, last year was definitely huge for him. I don't know about now. Billy Bob Bitcoin says, they said not to send your wrapped Omi to the Veve app at all. Oh, okay, very good. Good to hear. Sam Aguilar says, Randy, do you think it's worth selling my common steamboat for a Wally? No, I do not. IndoView says, cheers from Indonesia. The Veve community consider this. What if later the partner/Walt Golden moment or the Steamboat Mickey Ultra Rare become an exclusive Disneyland Disney World Life Season Pass? I think that'd be pretty dope. And again, if they already have, if they're just getting people in the door, or they get them for free, they're going to buy concessions, they're going to buy, memorabilia. So why not give that utility to get people in the door? And again, if they're going to go and say, hey, I got this free pass to Disney, they might stay in a Disney hotel. They might eat Disney food. They might eat, they might do that. Oh God. Ice pick headache. Ice pick, I don't know what they're called, but I get those every now and then where it feels like, again, I don't know what they're called, but that just happened. My body's breaking down here. We got a super chat coming in from Pedro Carrillo. It says, is 5 million Omi staking enough for land and NFTs in the future? Reese said he's doing 70 to 30%. What's your insight? Well, 5 million Omi right now might not be enough currently. Let's take a look-see. 0.007, let's say 74 times 5 million. It's about 30. So right now it's not. In the future it will be, because again, when this goes 10x, that'll actually be $370,000. So yeah, I think that will be in the future. But if they say January 28th, hey, you can stake, then no, it's not enough, because that highest tier is 50,000. My girlfriend's thinking of me. Thinking of you too, babe. Bum 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 bum. I got you, babe. So yeah, that's what I think, Pedro. And again, I am all my Veve, all my Omi outside of what's on the Veve app is in trust wallets. I'm only going to sell as little as I possibly can. Chris J's Life Season Pass? No chance. I guess not. Billy Bob Bitcoin says, non-fungible wonderful posted the Akomi Omi AMA today on YouTube channel. They were going over everything in terms of coin migration, do's and don'ts. Gotta love non-fungible wonderful. Pineapple Gang. Double C says, what would you do if you had a million Omi? Layer 1, Layer 2, etc. Well, I have a bunch. I have lots of millions of Omi. And most of it's just on trust wallets. The rest is on the Veve app. Airman Gonzo said, sell everything for retail Pokemon is coming. Maybe. Augustin Moctezuma says, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I had said Cersei first in the giveaway. Mind double checking. It was, again, it's the first one that I saw, which was that. Dozen Thomas has picked up a secret rare Loki for 2,200. Oh my God, it went down to 2,200. Oh, why didn't I get that? Sam Aguilar says, or anyone else have some thoughts for me? What was the? I forget. Regular TX dude says, what do you? Thank you for the super chat. Saying, what do I see driving the market cap by 20x, which will be over 20 billion? I think it'll be over 30 billion actually for 20x. Says, I love Veve and see positive things for Veve, but I don't know the fundamentals of why Omi will skyrocket. Again, it's mostly just exchanges. It's mostly going to be the marketing. It's mostly going to be the fact that pretty much that. There's going to be a ton, and I mean a ton of money going into this coin. Maybe the collectibles, again, there's going to be a lot of Omi burns. There's going to be a lot of Omi burn from the circulating supply, bringing it down. I cannot heckin' wait. Be vindicated. It's going to be huge. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. All Chat Gaming says, yo, Loki fire. Object Gamer says, LOL, Omi will melt faces. Agreed. Andre Jr. says, do you think Omi will eventually outperform the collectibles this year? Do I think Omi will outperform the collectibles this year? Yes, I do. If Omi 30Xs, I don't necessarily see most of the collectibles doing this, at least not in 22. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Obadiah says 69, nice. Nice. Everyone say nice. Obadiah says, I just want everyone to make it, have their dreams come true. When was the last time we had an opportunity like this? Never. Like, not this opportunity. Again, like, my deals that I did in Pokemon, high-risk lending, Tesla, were great. They brought me to where I got to retire at the age of 30. They brought me where I got to be able to invest $500,000 into Omi and Veve, and made me a millionaire. And it will make me a decamillionaire this year. Yeah, this is probably going to be again. I have never had an opportunity like this. Maybe other people did with Shiba or Sheeb or Doge, and they went crazy. But those are, I don't think, the best projects. Moving on. Harish asks, "What's up, Randy? What's up, Harish?" Every time I see that, I think of my friend Harnish. It's like Harnish, but she has a C in there and an N, and anyway. Mando says, if you guys are really us, then what number are we thinking of right now? 69. All Jack Gamers, yes sir, Obadiah. All good, happy thoughts. All Jack Gamers says 420. Joe says, what's your QR code? Mine is, okay. My QR code, Diogo, is, okay, profile. Okay, no, I need my QR code. That is my QR code, Diogo. If you want to add me, you can go and do that on my QR code. All right, moving on. Totally follow me. I'm ChaviCat5. If you can't, yeah. I'm ChaviCat5. I have 764 followers. Thought that'd be really great. Splendid says, I should sell everything to get a Superman. I won't be able to flip things anymore, though. I mean, Superman's great to get. Like, absolutely bananas. How much is he now? I haven't checked in a little while. I'm going to go to the brands. I'm going to go to the DC Direct. And I'm going to go to Superman. And see what he's at. 261 in the market. Down to 6.7. He was at 8K the other day. So now's not a bad time to buy him. Again, selling everything for that. It's Superman's great to get. So again, I don't know what you have. I don't know what your likes and wants are, your long-term plans. So I'm not 100% sure how to answer. Sai says, you got me back into Pokemon cards, so I thank you for that. No problem, Sai. Vivi Monster said, just snagged a Loki Gator Ultra Rare number 60. No, oh, that was like $1,000, right? I have the secret rare number 60. So I did have my eye on that for a while, but I didn't move. I messed up. I'm glad that you snagged it. Wow. There's only one sub 100 ultra rare alligator Loki. It's number 47. It's at 6,100, so it's not really worth it. At least not to me. But common Loki's back to 110, and number 87 is at $900. That's a little undervalued. SMWPP. Yeah, so that's probably okay to get if you wanted to get a sub 100. Get number 87 for 900. It's not bad. Again, I already have a ton of them. Moving on. Oh my god. All Chat Games. Anyone else been buying rabbits? LOL. Are you stacking gems just in case Pokemon in February? I am stacking a little bit of gems. Yeah. Yogo says, I have the 67 Lucky. Maybe would sell it for Omi. Interesting. Red Hot Snacks. That's 590 Lucky. Nice. And Lori Brenner, thank you so much for the super chat, saying, Andre represented Okomi and his position very well on the recent Millennial Millionaires discussion. I'm very glad, and I do want to watch that at some point. Red Hot Snacks, thank you for your stream. Anytime. Andrew Jesus, should we be worried that Disney will create their own metaverse with their own token? No, not at all. That's very, very bullish for us. Why? Because that just brings more people to the space. Birano says, I moved all my Omi to Veve. All of it. Bold. Laura says, the others were not very nice and still held up, meaning Andre. I'm not sure why they weren't nice. Interesting. Well, they're lost. Brina Karthik says, I've transferred Omi from Bit4x and Trust Wallet In the case of Trust Wallet, you need to buy Go Chain, Go Token to transfer to Trust. Agreed. And Pat Force, thank you for that super chat. Like, when do you think they'll have the bridge from L1 to L2 and vice versa? Hopefully in a few months. Super Duper Hank says, Randy, I know Veve will eventually allow users to cash out their gems, MTL, but what do you think of them going back on their original plan of cashing out in OMI? Well, you'll be able to do both. So it's just adding an extra, utility to the app. Instead of just cashing out in OMI, you could cash out both. Mag says, your streams are the best. Makes work fly. Ah, well, thank you. I'm trying my very best. Canadian says, you spelled announcement wrong. That'd be a million OMI. I do make some spelling mistakes. That is my badness. John M. I love how you dabbed. John M. says, I think a lot of people will buy Alligator Loki just to meet Randy because he'll be a legend in the Metaverse space. You don't need to buy one to meet me. Even the 30-cent party that we're doing in Orlando, when I pay for everybody's OMI tattoos, I'll do that. You don't need an Alligator Loki for that. And you don't even need a secret rare Alligator Loki to come to Harry Potter World with us. I mean, if you have one, I'll pay for your ticket to Harry Potter World. But, that's about it. And still come for the ride. But yeah, maybe people will. Maybe that'd be like a cool utility. You have to have a common Alligator Loki in order to go see the rest of my Alligator Loki army. Pedro Correa says, that 499 super chat, is 5 million OMI staking enough for land and NFTs in the future? Reset is doing 70-30 split. What's your insight? I mean, if we're going by percentages, I'm doing a very small amount. I'm doing less than 10% of my OMI will be staked and used to bought land. I only have 10 million on there. At some point, I might put more, like another 4 or 5 million on. And if I do that, that leaves me with about 110 million. Figure 5 of which I use this year to pay taxes and live, and I could sell 1 million every other year and still have 100 million by the end of the decade. But again, I would do that. And again, when OMI reaches, let's say 10 cents, and 10 million OMI is, over $1 million. And let's say 15 million OMI is, $1.5 million. Am I going to spend that much on land and Pokemon? Darn tootin'. Because why? Well, I spent everything I had on OMI and Veve, so I might as well spend about 10% of what I have on stuff that will make me a lot more money. Again, just my thoughts. Yo, Steamboat Willie is jumping. Double C's brain freeze. No, it's not brain freeze. It's like someone's like taking a pick. Maybe it's an ice pick headache. I don't know. Crazy Dance at Right That's my Axie manager. And I have about 120 scholars and about 450 Axies in the farm. Just put the SLP earnings into the Arctic land plot. Axie will rebound to new heights. Dean Mull did a stroke. No, not a stroke. I hope not. Nerd Challenge says, you got to take it easy, Randy. Take some time to recharge and rest when you need to, dude. We love you, bro. Health is wealth. Thank you so much. I do agree. I mean, I do enjoy this, though. I do really like it. This is, what do they say? What's advice you give airmen the first time when they're deploying? Get a routine. Go to work, go to the gym, you get food, get a routine. Because if you don't, you're going to be all out of whack, and be all discombobulated. Getting a routine is one of the best things that you can do. So I have a routine, sticking with it. This is the grind. If I want to meet my goal of 20,000 subscribers this year, and I want to go and build the Chavez brand and have that, the end goal, just accelerating the advent of conservation for animals and wilderness areas and land. I have to show what I'm willing to do for it. I have to show, like, oh, hey, I'm not just I have this dream and I kind of just talk about it. No, like, I have to show I'm putting in the work. If I don't, what reason do I give others to follow me? So I definitely understand there is a balance, and maybe I'm not that good at balancing, but I'm a workhorse. That's what I do. I was born in the year... I was born in the year of the horse. So maybe that's why I'm a workhorse. That's like the worst pun ever. I'm sorry, guys. C15 here saying, should I invest half my money in Veve or half in OMI? Thoughts? OMI. Like, most of it in OMI. But leave enough for yourself to live and do everything. Yeah. Scotty doesn't know. It says OMI, Moon, Fire. Rich M says, what trust wallet do you recommend? I was telling my cousin this the other day. If you go to the Play Store and you Trust Wallet, it has like a blue it has like a blue shield and then like a white background, and just hit install. It'll give you a seed phrase, and you get that seed phrase, you write it down like 3 different times, and it'll be like cup, stick, hat, box, dog. It'll be random things. And then, write it down. Don't screenshot it. Don't put it in email. Don't put it in notes. Write it down. Put one in the bank. Put one in a crazy spot. Put another, make sure nobody gets that. And yeah, that one. Rgig says, where would you rank Miles Morales Secret Rare compared to other Grails? I don't know. Maybe top 10. Maybe top 10. People love him. They do. So maybe top 10. Patrick James, hashtag raw dating advising. Which of the migration options are you doing for your OMI on the 27th? I'm just putting 10 million OMI on the app, and the rest I am keeping on Trust Wallets. And I am going to put them on exchanges when I need to. But if you're trying to figure out the most secure option to migrate, I don't really care about staking. Put it on Bit4X. Or you don't even have to, at least yet. You only do that if you're looking to sell. And if you're not looking to sell, then, you don't need to. You could keep it on Trust Wallets, at least for now. Charles Merkel with that $9.99 super chat saying, wildlife conservation is key. Steve Irwin would be proud. Little gator down there. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the idea. I want to be... Well, I don't. I hope someone beats me, but I want to be the person that donates the most to animal conservation. I don't know who that was, who that is. I think Steve Irwin had donated like $10 million at one point, which is a lot, to conservation. But I want to. I said 100 million is very, very doable. If when OMI reaches $1, and that's probably by mid-decade. And at that point, do I just take 90%, put it all in? No, I'll take a bunch of it and put it in. But as OMI continues to grow, I would like to keep that. And let's say $5, by the end of the decade. That's $500 million, and then I could put $400 million in, or 450, and still have 50 million left. So, it goes $10, 20, 30s, it's $1 billion. So I don't know. I don't know when I'll take, but I will. That'd be awesome. That'd be the great key. Would be to just hodl, to live within my means, help animals along the way, and yeah. That I can't wait for it. Where was I? Mandomi says, alternate strategy. When folks are FOMOing into Pokemon, there will be a ton of other blue chips available. I agree. Even again, right now, you have the Todd, which is not at its all-time high. So I like that type of stuff. Moving on. You got Double C says, if you had 1 million OMI, what would you do? Keep it in a Trust Wallet, transfer it to the app, or something else? It depends what you want. Do you want a stake? Do you want rewards? Do you want to buy stuff with OMI? Do you want to eventually sell it? You put it on exchange if you trust it. Moving on. Pixel Trader says, any predictions for Alligator Loki in 6 months or future years? Even the common is doing well. It is. I think with... So the common, I know 2% are locked up. Maybe even 3%. Which is good. But there's 13% of the secret rare locked up. That won't be sold. Because I don't sell those, and the 3 other accounts that I know that have it don't sell either. And again, when they had... Marvel posted a video saying, hey, go like the other day, go behind the scenes and take a look at Loki, and how we did certain things. Who's on the thumbnail? They put Alligator Loki. I'll go and, not YouTube, I think I shared it. And he asked me if I wanted to dance. Come on, now touch me. Maybe I didn't share it. Maybe I have to go to Marvel and take a look and see. Oh, no, there it is. No, that's Invisible Woman. Maybe I have to go to Marvel. I think it was Marvel. Marvel Entertainment. And see, okay, there's Deadpool, There's Hulk, Wolverine, there's other stuff. Marvel do be posting a lot, though. Moon Knight trailer, Eternals comics, Marvel Insider. I'm going to find this for you guys. I'm going to do Moon Knight. Oh, She-Hulk. Oh, She-Hulk is great. I love She-Hulk. Marvel.com, WandaVision behind the scenes. Okay, that was WandaVision behind the scenes. I know. Okay, here it is. Travel back to the void with ILMFVX. I'm sorry, VFX to see how Marvel Studios Loki came to life. And who's on the thumbnail? Alligator Loki. A lot. There's just a lot of big catalysts I see for him over the next few years. It is a long play, and it is a risk. It is a gamble. Kevin Feige or Marvel execs could kill Alligator Loki at any time. I don't think so. So let's say the secret rare in, what'd you say? Pixel Trader. I think 10K by the end of the year. Tamaku Paul says, where do we get info on tiers for staking? There was a Omi Utility article. You'd have to search Omi Utility Veve, maybe. But they will come out with another article, so that one is probably not the best one. Although, I might have the Medium article here. Or maybe I don't. No, that's the token swap. I don't have that. Swap my tokens. There's MetaMask. There's Ethereum to MetaMask. Yeah, I don't have that. And I'm not sure where. I mean, I would say ask, go on Twitter like, hey guys, where can I see the latest Omi Utility article program? And then you can see the tiers for staking. Penny Renee says, sorry if I missed this asked, but first off, I hope you're well. Thank you. What's your prediction then on only 6 months and a year? 30 cents by like 6 months, or maybe like 7 months, into summer, as long as we're still in the bull market. And I do think that the bear market will happen the second half of the year. I do believe that's when the Veveverse will be released also. Q3, Q4. So even though, we will take a giant hit with everyone else will dump 80 to 90%, we might dump 50 or 60%. I think the K-shaped recovery will go like this, or we'll have a K-shaped recovery while everyone else is, we won't, this is Omi, this is everyone else. Everyone else goes down here. Omi goes down here. Everyone else kind of rises slowly, and we rise like that and go above where we were before. And that could take 6 months, it could take a year. But end of the year, I do think maybe 8 to 10 cents, because we do take a giant hit. And then with the release of Veveverse, everyone's using that Omi. But I do think we hit 50 cents, maybe end of 2023, if not maybe early 2024, and then we could 75. So I think 2026 we can reach $1, if not sooner. Don M says, do you think Veve could get licensed NFTs for space collectibles, airlines, perhaps NASA, and more? Well, I think SpaceX we can get. Now, Elon Musk does not like NFTs, but that's because the NFTs that he's referring to are just JPEGs. They're just rocks. But these are not just any normal NFTs. So maybe he's just teasing people. Maybe NASA. Again, if you have NASA, get that SpaceX connection. C15 says, what do you think will launch on Saturday? Powerpuff Girls Series 3, Black and White Series 7. Does Black and White only have 5 series? Aquaman, Thor, maybe a Pixar draw. There's so many options, and I don't know. We'll have to wait until, tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be able to get it, or get info on it. Not info. We'll get the announcement for tomorrow, and then we'll get the Medium article probably Friday. But again, they might not, because they dropped 6 Spider-Man stuff. We are going to have a Spider-Man drop on Saturday, so maybe they'll have something at 3. I don't know. We'll see. The Real NFTs, I love your stuff, was inspired to make my own channel. Very good. Keep it up. Also, guys, be advised, a lot of my other stuff is asking me to go on other people's streams, and it's just like, I get it. I've done the last other stream that I can do for right now. I will go back on people's streams that I've been on before, like the thing to Donnie. I'm going back on there at some point. But it's just, it's a lot that I've been doing. I've been stretching myself really thin. So I'm trying to do some self-care here. I will go on other people's streams again in the future. But right now, because I do speak for about 6 hours a day, give or take, already, and then talk on the girlfriend, talk on the phone with the girlfriend, and every while then other people want to talk on the phone, and they totally have the right, because they don't see me that often, because I'm always streaming and always doing things. My voice does get extraordinarily shot. So I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be like, essentially, I just can't right now. I was going over with Foster Hilt yesterday after we had had the stream. I was like, honestly, my biggest fear is getting like throat cancer because like I talk so much and it irritates it, and then me not being able to talk. So I am trying to do that self-care and only streaming as little as possible, or at what I can right now. But speaking of which, we do have a Patreon member shout out, and that Patreon member shout out will take this will be the last one for the night. I'll do unless somebody signs up for the Meow Gang. Well, he walked up to me and he asked me if I wanted to dance. He looked kinda nice, and so I said I might take a chance. When he danced, he held me tight, and then he walked me home that night. The stars are shining so bright, and then he kissed me. And then he kissed me. Each time I saw him, I couldn't wait to see him again. I wanted to know that he was more than a friend. I didn't know what else to do. All right, we have at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter that everyone needs to follow because I follow them. Standoff Chart and King Mavs are people that I follow on the Veve app, and you should follow me, ChavvyCat5 on the Veve app. You have Kobe Collects and Only Player One on the YouTube that I subscribe to. You got Kobe Collects on the fridge handle. You got Powers of X #1 on the freezer handle. And also on the YouTube, you got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, and Sodi Pop Media, all on the YouTube that I subscribe to. Got at EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3 on the Twitter that I follow all of them as well. Got DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography, AfroDroidLegends.com, YouStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org, and AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au is if you want to go see pictures of Veve NFTs in real life, if you want to spend or donate monies, and if you want help and you need to go talk to someone, you can go there. Yeah, let's get to that super chat coming in from Christian Constable saying, I really want Superman for 7K. Any other recommendations? I mean, Superman's great. Definitely, top A tier. But if you have 7K, there's a ton that you could get. I mean, a really good bet would be getting a rare Spider-Man. You could get a uncommon Spider-Man. And then you could get a common Spider-Man. Figure that runs you about 4K, give or take. And then you can get an ultra rare zombie hunter. I mean, Spider-Mans are just, you gotta love them. People go absolutely ape for that. And Spider-Man was also at like 1,800 at one point, the zombie hunter Spider-Man. He's like $1,200 now. So again, not a horrible time to get it. Kobe Collects with that super chat saying, how much for the bit of cabinet sticking out beside the fridge, good sir? I don't think that's well, you couldn't get Dashy in there. I don't think that I don't think I can rent that out. I don't think that is really fair to you because it's so small, and like Kobe up here, collects down here. I don't think we could do that. Again, I don't think that'd be fair to you. I might rent out the top of that wall that's above Dashy, and I might just write in like black, like on a giant sheet of paper. If you want to rent that out right there, Kobe Collects, like a big one right there. 2 common alligator Lokis each month. But let me just see to make sure it would be okay. I don't know. I would have to do 2 sheets of paper. Kobe Collects, and it would have to be really big, and it have to be. I would need like marker for it almost. But if you want me to do that, 2 common alligator Lokis, and I will do that, per month for you if you wanted that, because I think that's a better space than the tiny sliver of cabinet. Where was I? I forgot where I was. Oh god. Okay, here it is. This says, can you transfer OMI from Bit4X to the Veve platform? I think you can. I don't see why not, because I put stuff from my trust wallet on the Veve platform, so that's fine. Braden Soto says, would you sell Jay Lee and Gary Frank Batman for a first appearance Joker? Probably. Carlos Odiostague says, would you buy collectibles with Omi? I would, 100%. Real NFTs says Brown. I would. Scott does know, says, I'm totally in for Omi tats. Yes. General69 says, it's funny how little 100,000 Omi feels when you've been dumping into Omi for months, but every Omi counts. Yes, it does. And this reaches $1, you'll have $100,000. It's nuts. Billy Bob Bitcoin says, so far no takers on my 69-cent party invites. Should I change it? I didn't know you had 69-cent party invites. Oh, also, for those of you that don't know, when Omi does hit $1, I will pay for Lindsey Sterling to come do a private show for a bunch of us. Eric Garcia, what's your Veve profile? It is ChaviCat5. I'll show you real quick. ChaviCat5, right up there, right now. Oh, 764 followers, very nice. That's what it is. Henry Fernandez says, on the fence for transferring my Omi back to Bit4x before the switch. Currently all in Trust Wallet. Will the fees be crazy if I do the conversion after the switch? I don't know. I think depending on the gas fees, maybe like an extra $50 per transfer. Whether you transfer 1 million or 10 million, whatever, it's probably the same amount of gas, I would think. The Real NFT says, I thought you were super weird at first, but I see the vision. Keep up the good work, Veve fam. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely a little weird. Yeah, I would say there's a lot. You're not the first person to say that, and you're very nice about it. There's a bunch of people that say like, yeah, I hated you at first, but now like I see, and you're just like a normal guy. You're a nice guy. It's like, oh, thanks, man. There's a movie called The Man. So it's Samuel L. Jackson and Eugene Levy, and Samuel L. Jackson's like this hardened cop, and Eugene Levy's like this nerd. He's like a dental assistant or whatever, and he goes and Eugene Levy's like, see, I never met anyone that I wasn't friends with eventually. Whoa, we got a huge super chat from Charles Merkel, a $99.99 super chat. Wow, that is bananas. Saying, drink some honey, it's good for the throat. Don't die on us now. Your channel is a reason I'm an Omi millionaire and have every comic and the R2D2s. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much, Charles Merkel. Thank you so much for that. Wow, that's a big super chat. That's a really big super chat. Thank you. Every comment, 2 R2D2s. Yeah, wow, you have 2 R2D2s. Those were like 8K at some point. I don't know what I'm gonna check, see what they are now. I am heckin' curious. Let's go down here. Disney Golden Moments. R2. Ooh. Wow, 66 hundo. Yeah, so it's this is a good stream. So yeah, real NFT. I feel like after I spend a lot of time with people, they eventually just say like, all right, he's kind of chill. He's kind of okay, I guess. I grow on you. Where was I beforehand? Oh yes, here we go. Seva says, do you think the Veil specimen set? Do I own? I do not own it. You're thinking of selling my Dero to complete it. I do want to get the specimen number 4, which is what is that? That is it looks like the evolved of Cubchoo. It's like Bearchoo. It's like an ice type bear Pokemon. I do want that one because if we do have weather and I have say an ice palace, I want ice type Pokemon. I want that to be like a protector. I would get probably a couple of those actually. Real NFT says Almeo, active duty Air Force here, too relatable. Oh, real NFT, yeah. I was very, very, not recently. I was gonna say recently, but yes, Air Force as well. Obviously, not active duty anymore with the hair and with the beard. They would not let me. Although I think now the religious exemptions they give you, they allow people to have beards. I mean, also if you're a PJ, if you're like a rock star, then you can do that. You can get a beard as well. Scabby says, when are we throwing a party for the Veve fam in Long Island? 10 cents is when we'll do that. Oh, also, if you have a secret rare storm and you show me beforehand, I will buy you a Black Panther 2 movie ticket. We'll go see Black Panther together. We'll take you out like Applebee's or something. We'll We'll get some foods. Steve Teen says, "Who's your favorite superhero, and what is your favorite superhero movie?" Oh. Well, Deadpool's not really a superhero. Maybe Captain America. Oh, Captain America's really good. Spider-Man's really good too. I would say Captain America. Just because he's. I mean, I've gone over this before, but in the lead up to Secret Wars, Captain America's in the Illuminati, and they keep him in the Illuminati with Black Panther, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, a bunch of really smart people. But they keep him in there not because he's smart, but because he keeps calm under stressful situations, which you need, military. And he's a great strategist, and he's like the heart. He's the heart of people. Like, again, Civil War is one of my favorite comic book runs ever. Oh, Wolverine's really good too. But yeah, Civil War is just and because military. He's part of the reason I joined the military. I was like, okay, well, if I can be like him, that's not so bad. I could really help people. I do some good, and he never loses his morals or values, integrity. Integrity first, serves before self. Excellence all I do for Air Force. But yeah, he's one of my favorites. But my favorite superhero movie, probably Infinity War. Infinity War, I like that better than Endgame. That it's just, God, it's so good. It's so much action. It's so epic. Just, so good. Steve T says, "Are you going to any Comic-Cons or events this year?" I don't know. I'm really not in good shape at all, but we'll see. Charles Merkel, thank you for that $9.99 super chat, saying, "Wildlife conservation is key. Steve Irwin would be proud." I would like to think he would be also. This guy said, "Where would you rank Ultra Rare Ben Reilly Spider-Man?" Top B tier? Lower A tier? I mean, he's more expensive than the Ultra Rare Spider-Man, which I do put in like the S tier of safety. But I mean, he is the lowest minted Spider-Man. So maybe I should put him higher. But he has had some crazy fluctuations. Has had some crazy fluctuations. I mean, I think any Spider-Man's going to do amazingly. And, now I know that. Insane says, "If this was the dip, it wasn't the dip." It was not. It's just it's one of them. It's one of them. Steve 15 says, "If you could stack a common comic, which would you stack?" Marvel Comics #1, Fantastic Four #1, Fantastic Four #5, Amazing Spider-Man, Journey into Mystery, maybe Tales of Suspense. I think those are really good commons to stack. What the fudge is that? Okay. Patrick James, raw dating advice, saying, "Attempting to sell my 1978 Ultra Rare Mickey for Omi now, or wait to sell it for Omi later?" If you could sell it for Omi now, I'd sell it for Omi now. And we got Boba G says, $7,500 for the last spot. I'm gonna cry. I would do anything for that spot. Yeah, it's a permanent spot on the freezer. It's the last spot. So I mean, it doesn't have to. If you pay me an Omi, I'll actually put it at $5,000 in Omi if you want to, but $7,500 in NFTs, because that is. But yeah, if you want to pay me an Omi, $5,000 worth of Omi, I'll give you that spot. But if it is again, $5,000 worth of, not 5,000 Omi, $5,000 worth of Omi, but mostly it is $7,500 in NFTs. Moises Montes says, "Randy, when putting info in the app, can we buy Omi with gems after migration?" Buy Omi with gems after no, we will not be able to do that. Crispy Constable, with that $1.99 super chat, says, "I really want Superman for 7K gems. Any other recommendations?" I think a bunch of Spider-Man are good. I mean, you can even get like first set, Joey M and Becky Cloonan Batman. I think those are really good as well. Secret Rare Alligator Loki, again, for profit is not bad. I guess, again, 13% of those are locked up, and we don't sell. Maybe Common Deadpool. Maybe a couple of... right now, Steamboat Willie, the commons are probably good, because now I bought one at $1,330 or $50, and it's down to like under $1,100. So you probably stack a couple of those. Or maybe the Joey M and Becky Cloonan Batmans are better because they are first set, and they you have a lot less taxes with those. The taxes with those are 2.5% as opposed to 8.5%. Omi homies, what's going on? It's like Omi homie checking in. Get this bread. Omi homies, thank you so much. I love you guys. Kobe collects that $5 super chat. Says, how much for that bit of cabinet sticking on the freezer, good sir? Again, the cabinet I don't think is fair to you. That's so small. But if you do want, I will put a giant Kobe collects up here, or here. Kobe collects over there on that wall for 2 alligator Lokis each month if you want to do that. For you, Kobe. Corey Snyder says, you rock, Randy. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Corey. Says, how much for the light switch next to Dashy? The light switch? Let me, hold on. How do I get it? Well, I actually use the light switch, so I don't know if I could do that. But I do think that if I do under or over it, and again, you're not really going to see that much of it, because it's not as good as the wall that is right next to Dash, right behind Dashy, and it's this one. I don't know. Maybe, or maybe it is a good, like, I don't know. I should probably keep it the same as that. Yeah, probably 2 common alligator Lokis per month. Jerry, C15 say, who is your favorite villain? Ooh. I mean, I like anti-heroes, I like Deadpool, I like Frank Castle, the Punisher. Favorite villain? I mean, in the movie, William Dafoe's Green Goblin is great. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is great, but favorite villain? Doctor Doom is really good. I really like Doctor Doom. Thanos is cool too. Like, he's got some good lines. He's got I really do like. Now that I'm thinking about it, I like Vision just because. Again, I know he's not a villain, but I like him because of the. I like Vision because of the way he talks, and he's so good. I would say, favorite villain. Yeah, I would say right now the only one thinking of is Doctor Doom. Yeah, I would say Doctor Doom. He's very good. We got a super chat from Cynox saying, "Will Omi have gas fees after migration?" I think if you have them on a trust wallet and you don't put them to wherever after that, then yes, because you would have to pay like Ethereum for that. Or I would have to pay Go token to put it on the Veve app. But afterwards, like if it's on an exchange, I don't know. If it is, it's going to be very, 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 very small. Bobby with the $5 super saying, "LOL, all the purchasing / renting of Randy's real estate shows how badly we want the Veveverse." I think what I would do on the Veveverse is if there is land on there that I could advertise on, I would have a set price, but I would give discounts to people that started renting out the fridge, first, because they were first to believe in me. So yeah. Oh God, where was I? SWFL Resale says, "Hey man, I appreciate your knowledge. What would you be looking into if you only had around 250 gems?" I'll let you know. 250 gems. 250 gems. Where am I at here? I think so the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man is 374. It's a comment. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. 250 is not. Ooh, excuse me. It's not a ton. How much is a Captain Carter? She's 380. My God. So I'd buy a couple Marvel Mighties. I'd buy a couple of things. Maybe Mr. Fantastic. A couple Invisible Womans. I think those would be good. Yeah. That's what I'd be looking at. Oh, so real talk. Erica messaged back, says, "Well, serious inquiries only. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, friendo." She's great. Okay, moving on. And the real NFT, thank you for the $5 super chat, saying, "I thought you were super weird at first, but I see the vision. Keep up the good work, Veve fam." Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it goes a lot. Raj tells us, "How much for Dashy?" I cannot sell Dashy. Dashy's been with me through thick and thin. Um, oh man, I don't know. I mean, if someone walked in and said like, "I'm going to give you $100,000 worth of Omi right now," Dashi would know that that is for the greater good, and I can use that. I would cry so much. Like if y'all want to see me cry, like yeah, $100,000 worth of not 100,000 Omi, $100,000 worth of Omi. I would sell Dashi for, and Dashi would know that it's going to a good place. Like if somebody were to say right now, like, well, Chavez, how would you feel? And not that this is different. Like if somebody were to say like, hey, $1 billion right now, and then Chavez, you're going to be sold into slavery, but that $1 billion goes to animal conservation. I'd do it right now. I'd do it right now. Somebody comes in, like warlord from wherever, and they say like, hey, I have $1 billion in this account. It's about to go to the Irwin Foundation. It's about to go wherever, and then you can, but you're my slave forever. So that's fine. I'll do that because that's what I'm living for. I'm living for to give that, and if I can do that in one transaction, or yeah, that's fine. And they get that now. Charles Markle, that $9.99 super chat saying Gore the God Butcher in the new Thor movie should be an iconic villain. Dude, that's going to be insane. I can't wait for like I cannot wait for that. That's gonna be absolutely bananas. 100% correct. That might be the movie I'm looking forward to. There's so many good ones. You know, Black Panther 2. I'm really curious to see Black Panther 2 and see how they, write him out of it. Like, is Shuri the new Black Panther? Who is it? Do they go to like in Marvel Multiverse of Madness? Is Killmonger a good person in another universe? And then he comes back here and they rescue him from the multiverse. Let's say his multiverse is collapsing. And so they rescue him and then he becomes the new Black Panther. Or does Storm become the new Black Panther? I'm so curious. Marvel Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness sounds so good. Thor 4, Love and Thunder, as Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my God, there's so much good stuff that's going to come out. Can't wait for it. But yes, I agree. Real NFT says, I'm active duty and you're retired. I'll be you in 12 years. Well, how much Omi do you have the real NFT? You might be able to retire sooner. Again, if you're at 8 years right now, God bless you. God speed. I think if you put everything to Omi, and yeah, you can, whatever you have, put it in Omi. You could set yourself up very, very well in the near future. And Charles Merkel, thank you so much for that $100 super chat, saying, drink some honey. It's good for the throat. Don't die on us. Your channel is the reason I'm an Omi millionaire. Have every comic and 2 R2D2s. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much, brother. That means the world. Insane says, haha, yeah, Randy is weird, but it's the most amazing kind. I think I never could get along with normal people. Yeah, maybe insane. I mean, I could get along with everyone, though. Chris B says that Charles, legend. Yeah, that's a legend. Like, anyone, $100 that's a legend. C15 says, we need you and Mr. Pags this week. I'll ask him. I mean, he was on pretty recently, but I'll ask him again. Actually, I think he messaged me. He sent an attachment. Hexagon555's video on TikTok.
Can you please comment on Metaverse and what they're trying to do? Why are there so many crypto projects being hyped because of it? And do you see yourself participating in the Metaverse in the future? I think the Metaverse is something a bunch of old normie retards that have never played video games when they first discovered it.
Okay, I cannot have that language on here. But thank you, Mr. Pags, for sharing that. I really hope that doesn't get me demonetized. Hexagon555's video. Okay. Where is it? Why am I live? Why am I on YouTube? Okay. That was absolutely fantastic. And I cannot wait to bash about that. Thank you so much, Mr. Pags, for that. That was hysterical. What are those NFTs channel? Oh, what are those? As can we get some more likes for the Captain America of Veve influencers? Yes, I am 6 away from 200. That'd be great. M. Sura says, is 205,000 Omi tokens enough to forget about for a couple of years? Do I need a bigger bag? I mean, I always like to get a bigger bag. But, if you go and you say, hey, I am going to... if you're going to say that, the Omi tokens, forget about it in a couple of years... I mean, yeah, you could be a couple $100,000 in a couple of years. Yay, 202 likes. Thanks, guys. C15 says, your thoughts on Uncommon hanging out Spider-Man? I think it's extremely undervalued. I love him. I love him. Poba Jesus, imagine having $5,000 of anything. Love this channel. Ah ha ha ha. Thank you, Randy. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. General 69 says 20K gets a custom neon sign above Dashi. That'd be. I mean, I don't know how much that would cost, but maybe. Michael Romich says, what do you see as the benefit to keeping your OMI in a trust wallet as opposed to on an exchange? It's just that I don't, God forbid the exchange gets hacked. I'd rather keep it with me. Says, I'm looking to hodl some of my OMI, but would like perspectives on that. Yeah, again, if you're looking to hodl, the only reason to put it on exchange right now is just so you don't have to worry about it. It takes care of itself. And then with that, you could, but again, to trade and to sell, I'm not looking to trade or sell, at least not yet. So that's why I'm not doing it yet. Patty Girl says, how did David and Dan come up with the name Veve? I don't know. That's a good question. Michael Perello says, would selling Jim Lee Joker for Avengers logo to finish the Marvel set good? I actually don't know if I would do that. I mean, if you want to finish it, sure, but I don't know if I'd do that. Charles Markle says, Gore the God Butcher. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Last One says, Randy's house becoming fully land for sale in the Veveverse. Maybe. Side Eye says, will we have gas fees after migration? I don't know. I'm not. If they are, they're very, very small. Bobby says, LOL, all the perksing of renting of our Randy's real estate shows how badly we want the Veveverse. It's going to happen. Kobe Collect says, I believe Al Kahn chose the name. He also named Pokemon, changed from Pocket Monsters because he didn't think marketing monsters to kids would go over well with parents. It's a good call. It's a good point. C15 says, what favorite Disney character? Ooh. I don't know. Mulan? Elsa? Yeah, maybe those. Maybe Kristoff, or whoever the guy that Anna really likes. I like that. Daniel Banks says, you will be going live on January 27th, Randy. I yes and no. I will have a. It's not going to be a stream, or I guess it will be. Ow. Somebody asked for the TikTok. Okay, so I gotta. All right, I'm gonna. How do I reply? Forward? No, I can't do that. All right, gonna copy link. Okay, I'm gonna send this to my Patreon member. I'm gonna send me that TikTok immediately. Okay. So on the 27th, I might go live at some point, but I also am going to be live or having a podcast or an AMA with Taps Trades, Cavell Anderson, and Jeremy Pador. So, yeah, I'll be doing that as well. I'll let you guys know as it comes further. Pobaji's Randy, what would it take for a 9-minute interview? I guess I could do 9 minutes. Message me on Twitter. They're like, hey, it's Pobaji. 9 minutes I'll do because it's very, very short. Arbox says everything for sale. Alamont is the LOL. He would understand, though. Charles Merkel says, Gore the God Butcher, thank you for that $10 super chat. Says, in the new Thor movie, should be an iconic villain. Yes, I think he will. I think that'll be great. I can't wait for that. Kobe collects his Poba, you have a fridge. I love you, Kobe. Alan's laughing. VV Vibe says, how do I get on the fridge? I got Alligator Loki's, just message on Twitter and send them. So be advised, VV Vibes, I have so many people on the fridge right now. 2 Alligator Loki's and you get on the wall. You can be the first person to get on the wall per month. That, I'll message you right now, VV Vibes. We're gonna do this live. We're gonna do this live. Let's get that bread. Let's get that bread. VV Vibes, what are your what's your Twitter name? Oh god. There's so many people that message me on, so I don't. VV Vibes, what's your Twitter name? Let me know, and we'll. But yeah, message me on Twitter, and we'll get this done. C15 says M'Baku to be the new Black Panther. That would be interesting. I do like M'Baku. Charles Marco, that 99 super chat says, when we get Pokemon, are we getting cards or collectibles first? What Pokemon would you want first? Give me Squirtle, says him. So I don't know what we would get first. I'd be fine with either, But I do hope that if they do cards aren't going to be collectible. That if they want us to play the game, they have to make it unlimited. The only way that they would be collectible is if they say, hey, we're doing one mint run of first edition, and then we're doing one print run of shadowless, and then they're doing unlimited amounts. The collectible would be the first edition, the shadowless, and the unlimited amounts would be for playing. So if they do that, they could do that. If they do the collectible, again, I don't know what they'll do first, but the collectibles, here's what I would do. And again, this is just me. I would do if you have the first one, it would just be the first one. It would be Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu. Just be 4 of them. The next run, and that would be one day. There'd be like 100,000 of each, 1 million of each. I don't know. There'd be a lot each. And then the next day would be called Evolutions. It'd be a 3-day event. Next day would be Evolutions, and it would be Wartortle and Blastoise. It'd be Ivysaur and Venusaur, and Charmeleon and Charizard. And then, Raichu if you want. So that would be the next day. The third day, would be called Pokemon Legends. And it would be Articuno, Moltres, and... I'm sorry. So they would all be commons the first day. The second day, they would all be... Second evolutions would be uncommon. And then the third stage evolution would be rare. The ultra rare would be Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. And they would be ultra rare. And the secret rare would probably be Mewtwo and Mew. If you wanted like a pseudo legendary, you can get, Dragonite. Oh, VV Vibes says, hey, let's do it live. What do you need from me? I will send you my... Oh, I'm going to scroll a while here for my... Okay. 2 common alligator Lokis for the wall. And I'm guessing you'd want at VV Vibes, right? Right. At VV underscore. Oh god, that's dash underscore vibes. That's vibes. That's vibe vives, right? Okay, we're doing a deal here right here. We're doing a deal right here. Right here. So yeah, that's what I would do, Charles Merkel. That's what I would do. No, where was I beforehand? Real NFT says, well, 8-year tech. Oh, we got an 8-year tech over here. And how cushy the Air Force is, I don't see why not to do both. There's more federal holiday existing each year. Each of those days I can focus on Veve. That's a good point. Wow, an 8-year tech. You done good. You done good. And I would say, for those of you that don't know, you have to be tech by like 15 years. But he did it in 8, which is pretty good. You could probably do it in like what, 6 or 7, but you probably make staff in like 3 or like 4 if you get senior airman below the zone and testing. But either way, it's very, very good that what he did. And yeah, now let's say get master by like 12 years, senior master by like 50. Yeah, you could make like, oh my god, you're doing really well, Good for you, mate. Jake Lima says, what would you recommend buying? It depends on budget. It depends if you're doing short term, long term. There's a lot that goes into it. Group Troop says, liked. Thank you. Sky, this is my favorite supervillain. Yeah, probably Dr. Doom. He's really good. Jake Lima says, what's the best way to buy Omi? Probably on Bit4x. I had 203 likes before. Now I'm down to 202. Brash Paradox says, wait, so we still get $1 back, right? I'm so confused. Wait, $1 back for what? Since Omi price fluctuates for cash out? I'm not sure what you mean. Michael Perello says, bought my first Omi today. You have shown me the light. I'm glad. Johnny Lee says, I have 3,000 gems. Looking to buy a golden moment. What looks attractive? Can you buy a golden moment for 3,000 gems right now? I'll get back to that in a second. Let's see what we've got. And actually, so I did get one from VV Vibes, but I also got the payment from Wendy Stibalis as well. Her repayment for the fridge. So cheer. Oh, and then I got another alligator Loki from Veve. Okay, so we're good here. So that's great. Let me go. Just saw that. Thank you so much. All right. So Wendy is now on the fridge for like another month. She sent hers. Veve Vibes sent. So let me see what Veve Vibes wants on the. Yeah, I'm sure it's Veve_vibes. But I think I would have to do. Yeah, I have to do 1 and 1. I'd have to do Veve. Okay. Yeah. It's going to take me a while to do this, so I'll take more questions while I do it. Oh, how many common alligator Loki do I have right now? How many common alligator Loki do I have right now? I'm going to go here after all these payments. And we've got 118 alligator Lokis. Again, these I do not sell. So these, whenever I get them, they are locked up. They're locked up, and no one will ever get them again. I mean, maybe I'll rent them out, at some point. Oh, so he wants his YouTube just Veve Vibes. I should make them match. Okay, so Veve Vibes. So there's one, and I don't know how I would try to print this out. I could print it out on just one sheet of paper next time I go to Staples. So this is just going to be for now. And I'll see how it looks. But we're going to get some more comments. Oh, yeah. So what golden moment would I get to... Are they on there? Yes, got these alligator Lokis. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Disney golden moments. I don't know if... Are they 3K? I think maybe the Wally or the Pixar truck might be 3K. Oh, Wally's 1,500. Okay. And the Pizza Planet truck is 1,800. Can you get the Avengers logo for 3K? Oh, you can get it for 1,900. Why did I think these had mooned so high that you're not able to get Iron Man? Oh, get Iron Man. Just get Iron Man. If you want a golden moment, get Iron Man. Heck, everything else. R2D2 is too expensive. 3PO is 3.2. Yeah, I'll get Iron Man. That's what I would do. Are you watching the new Peacemaker and Boba Fett show? I haven't seen the Boba Fett show this episode. I've seen the first 3 episodes. Those are very, very good. I haven't seen Peacemaker yet either. I heard that was amazing. But Boba Fett, I cannot recommend enough. Boba Fett is like, and he's like a really good, he's like a chaotic good, just type of person that he's like a crime lord, but he's also really fair. He's also it's someone that like, hey, you know what? I could actually want to be like you. I could work under you. He's a very fair boss. And they really do make us feel sympathetic for him and the Sand People, which I never really understood before. I always thought the Sand People were like, they were made to be like harsh and different, and they were made to like hate. When, especially in the prequels, they go and they kidnap Anakin's mom. And Anakin goes and he just absolutely just destroys them. He just like he straight up murks them. Like they murder. Like I did that get a PG? That had to be PG-13 because they show the bodies. Like they show him straight up like going Vader, and it is awesome. Oh my god, it was so cool. So there's Veve. Where's the vibes? Okay. Pet show. I watched the okay. Ronnie says 3PO. SJ says, hi Randy, I bought a Spider-Man Ultra Rare just before the price dump for 11.8K gems. Do you think it was a good investment? Also, do you prefer the Spider-Man Ultra Rare to the Todd? I do think the Todd is slightly better, but that it's like, number 2, it's fine. Like that is fine. Totally stay with that. In my opinion, that's very, very good. And again, I will have this all Veve Vibes on one sheet later. Okay, moving on. Oh, thank you, Charles Markle, for that $9.99 super chat. When we get Pokemon, we're getting cars and collectibles first. Probably the collectibles, And what would you want the first? Give me Squirtle. Yeah, I'd want the starters first. SJ says, also want to thank you for your advice on Omi and Vivi. You're just amazing. Thank you so much. Vivi Vibe says, yep, just message you on Twitter. Thank you so much. I'm going to... It might look a little messy right meow, but it'll look better and readable on the actual wall. And then again, next time I do go to Staples, I will be able to go and print this out, and it will look a lot better. Trust me, I'm a professional. I've done this before. And I see the deleted Throg scene in Loki series. I did. So heckin' bullish. I have 2 sets of the Throgs, and might I say, I'm quite happy that I got them. Throg was really cool. Chris Hemsworth was just being a bro, just being able to do a bunch of things. He's just a cool dude. I'd like to chill with him also. Grab a beer. Moving on. Charles Markle says, I love it, but what do we do with Magikarp? Keep him. Sell him for $500. Real NFTs, thanks, brother, no problem. It says, Charles Markle, we used to splash to refresh ourselves in the metaverse. I used to have a shirt where there's Magikarp splashing in a puddle, and there's a sign that says no splashing, but Magikarps don't care. They're just having fun. Olivia's now, boys, got 209. Oh, I got 211 likes now. Thank you, guys. Maybe Vibes says payment sent. Let's get this bread. I'm almost done with the... I'm almost done with the sign, and you will see me tape that up in real time. People were excited that I got that they had fridge art the other day, that I was writing everything down there. So this is wall art. This is completely different. Moving on. Charles Morgan says, then Gyarados? Oh, that'd be great. I think that'd be really sad if you had to like kick it, because like James kicked his Magikarp and evolved into Gyarados. Then he used Dragon Rage and just hecked them all. SSN was destroyed. Like again, they went some really dark times. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, moving on. Wendy Stibalis says, let's go! As I forgot to ask, how high do you think the Spider-Man Ultra can go this year? I don't know. 80K? Give or take. Give or take. 70K? 50K? I don't know. Nerd Challenge says he could get 2 Wall-E or 1 Golden Moment of something else. He probably could. Oh, I just like Iron Man. I just like the stuff. How much would it cost for a viewer to send you a shirt and you wear it for a week straight? Must be appropriate. Like without washing it? Or having it over my... So, I don't know. I don't know. Because that's a lot different than just being on my fridge wall. Like, people are seeing that constantly. Let me think about that, because that's some quandary. That is something to think about. So let's see how this works. Okay. Or yeah. Where did I say his wall would go? Oh, that might not work. Maybe that would. Oh, I might have to rethink this. Okay, probably this one, because this one has more light. Okay. I can't. My body. My other body. Gotta. All right, stretching the hips. Okay. After sitting down for that long, you need to stretch the hips. Okay, there's BB. And I'll answer a question though, as Jake Lehman says, what's the best NFT to buy for 500 gems? That has the best price of the future. Yeah, common ultra rare. No, I'm sorry, common Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. It's probably good. Ultra rare Alligator Loki is probably good. Not a ton that you can get for 500. Batman Who Laughs might be 500. Let me check Batman Who Laughs, because that might be better. Because again, you have less percent sales here. Batman Who Laughs, like less percent tax. Yeah, 415. So he might actually be one of the best. Yes. Okay. Moving on here. Jerry Kawhi says, Iron Man to the moon! I know, right? Iron Man can totally be on the moon. So, there's Vivi. There's another question here. Nerd Child says, Iron Man is a Disney Golden Moment and the first appearance of Iron Man. You're right. That is a double whammy. Oh, the dark side. Okay, so Vivi. Yeah. Okay. Vibe is Veve Vibes on the YouTube. Veve Vibes. Okay. Again, that will look much better in the next couple days. Think about Golden Moments doing airdrops for holding one of the sets. Like you can only get Vader if you have the R2 and C3PO. I do not like that at all. Oscar Harris says, I have 1,000 gems. Would you wait for the dip to really come, or would you invest something right? I would always invest something right now, knowing that it could dip really hard. And then just because I know I have it. Veve Vibes says, appreciate it, Randy. You the man. Thank you. SP Rude Boy says, 2 Wallies. C15's the Obi-Wan show will be released on Disney on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Can't wait. Friend says, Polar Bear and stamps are overlooked. Oh, God. Stacking those, good job as usual. Our men is putting in the hours. Thank you. Nerd Charm is a secret rare magic card. Wendy says, Randy, check your... Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nerd Charm says, you like a race car, Randy. People trying to buy space on your body now. Yeah, to wear a shirt for a week. I mean, well, you are sending... I mean, yeah, if you're sending me a shirt, you're sending me a free item of clothing. I guess, I don't know. But to wear that shirt for the week, and I guess I'll include that in... I guess because it's a shirt and it's not just space on the wall, probably 2 common alligator Lokis, and I will wear that shirt for the week. And to be honest, after that week is up, I'll probably wear that again at some point, just on my normal clothes. So you will get more for your stuff. Stephen Duarte says, I'm a jeweler. I need to make you Veve bling bling. Would you wear it? I've never really worn jewelry. I had boxing gloves on here, but it would keep getting caught in my hair, and it would pull it. So I don't think I could right now. Maybe like a ring. Wendy says that's some fetish. I love Randy. Oh, thanks, man. I heart everyone, all of my children. Stephen Duarte says comment number 1. R. Dot says, Wendy, you are amazing. Wendy's got fans. Evan Montrulo says, I got 2 silver dragon girls for $7.50 a piece. Both mints under 500. Very nice. Friendho says that $5 super chat saying, people don't forget, Ritmo has to be ridden. I would love it if they made the Myrmicornos rideable. Like, that would be so funny. If they're like, who's going to win? It's the DeLorean for the Ecto-1, the DeLorean Pono, and out of left field, out of nowhere, it's Ritmo. That would be so great if, like, the pony wins the whole race. Like when that episode of Pokemon where they have that giant race where Ash is riding Ponyta, but this one dude has like a Dodrio, and you know Dodrio's just winning, Ponyta's falling behind, but then Ponyta evolves into Rapidash. He's like, ah, and then Ash wins. They win. Like how heckin' amazing was that episode? How heckin' awesome would it be if they go and they say, yes, yeah, how heckin' amazing would that be? If they went and decided to make those things raceable. And where would it be located, the VIP part? I'd put you first above Kyle Willson. And moving on here. Where was I? Okay. So what do you think of the Ghost Bears and Luke Chu? Luke Chu was on the podcast. I love him. That one night when me, Wendy, and the Omi homies, we were there, and that was so special. He's awesome. I met him a couple times, and I have his Ghost Bear set, so I have it. I might get more in the future to support my friendo. I don't know. Veve Vibe says, huge sign, let's go! Otsuka says, imagine they drop the base from Pokemon, but you have to play some Pokemon Go, for example, to evolve them. It'd be a lot of time. Yes. Evan Montrulo says, 3 away from 1,200. Nice! Jay Lewis says, what would you say for 1,000 or 1,500? To buy stuff? Harley Quinn is good for under a K. 1,500 ultra rare Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Steve says, how much to have you wear a hat for a month? An ultra rare alligator Loki, and I would wear a hat for a month. You know, to tell me which hat to get. You know, you'd have to send me the hat. J Masta Ortiz. Do you think Eros will be the drop for the Eternals Marvel Mighty set? I don't know if we're gonna have one. Nerd Times, how cool would it be if you got Magikarp rare, then it turns into a secret rare Gyarados? I would lose my mind. That'd be amazing. Friend-o-friend-os, thank you for that super chat. People don't forget, Ritmo has to be ridden. That'd be great. V-Vibe says, Ruby, Omi, Pinky Ring, swag. That'd be great. Buddy says, thank you. No problem, Ben. Nerd Time says, oh, Randy, I got a static DeLorean today, and I had to pull the trigger when it went down to 200. I hope that we can drive them around, but it would suck if the doors only open in ultra rare. I hope that when we can drive them around, but it would suck. Yeah, that would suck. I mean, yeah, I would want to drive with the doors open. That'd be fun. Tadeshi says, Apple disabled my phone from ever buying with it ever again because I bought $600 of gems 3 times in a row. No matter how many times new Apple ID accounts I make, it still doesn't allow me to buy anymore. I would call them. I would call customer support. Go there and be like, hey, this is what's happening. Can you help me? Okay, so Wendy just did the unthinkable. She is the first person to go and get a permanent or semi-permanent for a 2-year space on the fridge, and it was because she had sent me a rare Hitmonkey, but not just any rare Hitmonkey. Let me show you real quick here. It is a number 204 Hitmonkey, which is nice. Number 204 is very, very low. It is, I think, the second lowest Hitmonkey of the rares. I have number 192, so that's like I think the rarest. But let me see Hitmonkey here. Let's go to the rare, and let's go to sort by edition low to high. Oh, I can't do it because I already have one for sale. But that is one of the lowest rare Hitmonkeys, and she sent that to me, and now she is on the fridge for 2 years. So we'll do January 2022, Wendy. I'm sorry, January 2024. Well, you paid for this one, so February 2024 is when you get off. What's today? The 20th. All right. Wendy renewal fridge. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I mean, if you want to do a 2-year contract, I don't know, was that like $1,000? So you could do. I don't know. I mean, so I mean, what would that sell for? Probably a lot. Yeah, I don't know what that would sell for. But I would say, I don't know. Let me know if anyone else wants to do something like that, a permanent spot on the fridge. Carlos Castro says Gary V was on the G.I. Joel YouTube channel talking about Veve and Immutable X comic books 7 hours ago. Let's get this bread. 17 is when accessories and shelves in the vault. I don't know. I hope soon. And Channel says, what an Easter egg, right? Or make a Magikarp the common, and then is the Easter egg 1 in 3 turns to Gyarados? Oh, but people would be pissed. Mine did turn to a Gyarados. Charles Markle says, do we get Rick and Morty? Cartoon Network, Adult Swim? I hope so. I mean, we have Cartoon Network, so yeah, I think Adult Swim would be fine. Wendy's working like a boss, thank you. Team says, what's in the safe Catwoman is sitting on, and what if Buzz and Woody come out of the back of the pizza truck? Oh, that would be bananas. C15 says, Wendy's a boss. Wendy says, thank you, Jerry. Nerd Challenge says, I know Justin Roiland, my friends work with him. I could ask them to ask him, but it'd be hard. He's MIA these days. Lord of the Realms says, your fridge will make you more money than oil at this rate. Kobe Clay says, oh, we're doing 2-year contracts now? I guess so, Kobe. We'll try to see what we want. Wendy says that's going to cost me a lot in 2 years. Well, I may $500,000. There's no, yeah. So the rarest hit, or the second rarest rare Hitmonkey. Yeah. Let me know if you want to do something like that, Kobe. Wendy's laughing. Falling in the sun says, we all love you, Randy. Thank you. Sinox says, can we send you stuff and you unbox it while we talk? Only I'll send you some gifts. I have done that in the past, but the thing is, like, my where I live on my license, it says it's my last apartment in Huntington. And I had this issue before where someone sent me something to like my new place, but because I didn't have that place on my license, the post office wouldn't give it to me. They sent it back, and then they had to send it to my old place. It got annoying. So let me figure out logistics on that, and we'll try to sign off. We'll try to work something out. Wendy says, I agree, fun. Rudy G says, Chavez, please clap. I love it. Dolan Duck said, Veve should make a Randy secret rare. That would be fun. There, Chavez, Kobe collects. I didn't know you were still in here. Yeah, he's like Jesus. He's always with us. Michael Perello says, do you think holding Myrmicornos for MCP is a smart or sell set for something more valuable? I don't see a crazy amount of value for the MCP points just yet. I think in the future they might, but right now, again, I have 19 sets. I just bought a lot of what I want. I mean, most of my value just comes from Omi, but, you know, who knows. Nerd Chowan says, at Donald Duck, yeah, they should make him a secret rare doing the meow meow. Bye. Meow meow. I will do one more Patreon member shout out since we are still here, and I also think, oh god, where am I? Yeah, I'll do one more Patreon member shout out. And did I get more collectibles? What the fudge? I'm trying to go over here. Okay, no, we're good. That's Vibes, Juan Lopez. Okay, all right, now we're good. Yeah, one procedure, and then I'm gonna bounce because my throat be dying though. Ultra Rare Dashi, yes, I love you guys too. Another one says, I have a What If Spider-Man Uncommon 562. Do I get on the fridge if I send it to you? Is that an... Oh, wow, that's a What If Spider-Man Uncommon. Hang on. Is that a comic? Or is that the What If, like the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man? If it's a Zombie Hunter Spider-Man from What If and Charles Merkel, you said number 562? I might have to do that because that's a lot of money. I might have to break my rule. Yeah, you know what, Charles Merkel? Yeah, shoot me a DL. Like I can't turn that down because that's a lot. That's a yeah. So you'll get on the fridge. Yeah. So that'll be in fact, yeah. But that wouldn't be a permanent thing. That would be, I'll give you 2 months for that because that's, yeah. I'll give you 2 months for that. So yeah. You can do that. Charles Merkel. I don't know. Yeah. So that's, wow. Kobe Colette at Chaman, I've been lurking all night. Had to jump in at the 2-year contract proposition. Rudy D says, yo, Chavez, how much will you put on Omi Layer 2 versus Layer 1? I don't have anything on Layer 1. I have about 10 million Omi on Layer 2. Chaman's laughing at Kobe Collects. Veve Vibe says, are we going to be your Season 1 fridge investors? I guess so. Dope says, Randy's my real dad. Rose says, I love you, Randy and Dashi. Have a good night. How much for different paint color on the wall? Paint color? Like put you in paint? I don't think I could do that. Like, this isn't my house. Like, this is somebody else's place. I just rent. Kobe goes, Darshana says, where's the best place to send you questions? YouTube comments. YouTube comments are the best. Oh, you're talking to Kobe, sorry. Arya says, what do I need to send you in order to get my name beside Wendy on the fridge? You could to be underneath. Honestly, I have so many people. It already takes me 2 minutes on the shout. I was like, let's time it. Let's time it at 2:59. That's how long I've been streaming for. I'll do another shout out here in 5, and we'll see how long it takes. 3, 2, 1. I know you see somehow the world will change for me and feel so wonderful. Live life, clean air. I know somehow I'm gonna get there and it feels so wonderful. It's all too real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. All right, everyone. Everyone should totally go follow at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever on the Twitter. You got Standoff Chart and King Mavs on the app, and ChubbyCat5 on the app that you gotta follow. Kobe Collects on Only Player One are totally people you need to go and subscribe to on YouTube. And then you have Powers of X #1 on the freezer handle, Kobe Collects on the fridge handle. You got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, and Sodi Pop Media, all on the YouTube that y'all should subscribe to as well. At EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard Veve, and at 1234CA3. The last one is Gary O. On the Twitter, who I follow as well. You got DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography if you want to see Veve NFTs in real life. AfroDroidLegends.com, UseStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org if you want to spend monies or donate monies. Then you have AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au if you want to go and if you need some help and want to talk to someone. And Veve Vibes on the YouTube. Totally him. So yeah, that was only a minute and a half. I actually did pretty well. Veve's first appearance wall investor, actually. So I mean, I really do. If I do need to get more people, like again, to get. Actually, I just forgot already. Charles Merkel, if he sends that, if he sends that zombie hunter Spider-Man, that was a common, right? Because if it's, where was it? Oh, the what if? Oh, the uncommon. All right, so it's not that one. So it's a what if comic. Okay, hang on. Let me go to the market. Let me see how much it is, because I might have to redo that. I thought that was the collectible for a second. Because the what if comic might not be. I'm not familiar with that, so I'd have to go and check. So let's see what that would be. And it's so that's a low mint, I think. All right, so yeah, what if Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four? And you have an uncommon number 562. So the uncommons are 89 doll hairs. And, well, let's go from low to high here. Because again, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about the common what if. So, number 562. Yeah, I would say we could do that for a month. Well, yeah, I would say because because if it's 2 alligator Lokis for the fridge and the fridge is and that's it's like $200 so and this would maybe sell for $200 and then I could get Lokis with that or just not get them. So yeah, Charles Barrow, that'd be 1 month. 1 month if you want to do that. If you wanted to. But to get a place beside, because Wendy, now that she's on 2 years, she's going to be above Kyle Willson. So if you wanted to be below Wendy, so R dot. If you want to be below Wendy, again, I've already kind of stopped taking these offers for the most part. Veve Vibes because he's not even on the fridge. That's why I did it. Cody Thrives. How big is Sam Wilson, first black superhero on Veve? Probably pretty. I mean, let me take a look real quick. Let me take a look and see. And thank you for the super chat, Cody Thrive. I have 3 of him, and I normally don't have that. It's 140. It's pretty good. I think it's probably above John Walker, right? John Walker's 94. Nobody likes John F. Walker. I mean, let's say if you go, wow. Put in $1,500, you move the price $10. Put in $3,000, the price moves $15. So it's hard. If Marvel might, these are gamified. That's going to be huge. Everyone will want that. Like that's why I was pumped for, Ultimate Fallout, Miles Morales. The first appearance, of a minority. So yeah, I think people will like him because they like the character and he's cool. probably not like the best investment, but again, if Marvel Mighties are gamified, then it could very well be a very good investment. I have all the Marvel Mighty sets, and like I said, I have 3 of him just because of that reason. And like, if you go to any other of my stuff, the only reason I have 3 Mr. Fantastics is because 2 I bought from my friend Joe. I'm holding it for him, but I don't have like multiple Marvel Mighties. Like I have like 8. I don't have like 8 of each. I think the only other one I think is I have 2 editions of Steve Rogers, and I have 3 of Sam Wilson. So yeah. And again, thank you for that super chat. Now, where was I? Okay, so R to get again. Wendy's up there for 2 years now, because but also that was the deal as a friend. To get there for 1 month, honestly, just because it's getting so hard to rent out that space, to rent out these spaces and to disrupt, and it would be for 1 month only. And then it'd be for 1 month only. I would have the option of saying, hey, I can't renew you this month because it's getting crazy. I would say 3 common alligator Lokis, and Wendy Stibalis will go up front, and you could be above Kyle Willson and below Wendy, if you wanted to do that part. 3 common alligator Lokis. VV Vibe says first appearance wall investor. Steve says Randy the businessman. Respect your hustle, my friend. Who? Jay Gleeman says, is Batman Who Lasts for 17 Gems edition? Yeah, because he was at like 600, so yeah. I like it a lot. Matt Hunn says, thanks, Randy. Something tells me don't take sets and MCP lightly. I think it's good to diversify between Grails, MCP, and Omi. It probably is. Cody Dies, will I ever buy a house? Girlfriend wants to, and that's her prerogative. I would not. I think that... I think that right now, like why put my money into a house? And it pays that much, and I could just pay rent. The only time I really would is if I really get like a lot of money, and it's like, okay, well, let's say I have to pay the landlord extra to keep all my weapons at my house. It's like maybe not all of them are legal. I would say at that point, yeah, I probably would, because I would like to modify it, get a floor safe, get like a bit. Yeah, I'd like to. Maybe at some point. It would be a while away, though. A ways away. Kobe Collects is at Nerd Shaman. The Discord is usually the best place. Messages just get buried so quickly, but it'll be able to catch up fully tomorrow. Wow. Kobe Collects is better man than me. BB Vibes says, first appearance wall investor on Randy's stream. Feels good, man. Because has significant Sam Wilson. Yeah, so I just answered that. So cheers for the super chat. Kobe Collects says, Randy, how much for the gap between the fridge and the freezer? I can't give you the gap. I can't give you the gap. I can't give you the gap. Yeah. I mean, you already got that, and you already the VV Vibes. If you wanted Kobe Collects on there, I don't know, like underneath VV Vibes. Guess another two alligator Loki per month, and you get there. If you wanted that, the gap, I don't think that's a good place to rent out. And even that sliver over there, I don't think that's a good place. I think it's not worth the money. I think over there is better. Where was I? Nerd Shaman's at Kobe, my friend who wants to put 25,000, said he wants some short-term investments, some mid and some long-term. So I've got going over numbers and whatnot. Very good. XP Rude Boy says, how much owe me to tattoo my name on your forehead? I wouldn't do that. But XP Rude Boy, to tattoo your name on me, I don't know, $50,000 worth of Omi? Give me $50,000 worth of Omi. I'll tattoo XP Rude Boy. It'll be in small print, but I guess it would be like maybe right here. No, I would want to cover it at some point. But $50,000 worth of Omi, I will get XP Rude Boy tattooed on me somewhere. Yeah. C15 says, did you get Elsa back? Not yet. Wendy Stibalis says, have a beautiful night, Randy and fam. Yes, you too. C15's good night. I think he meant to close me, Randy. Be close to, meant to be close to me. Yeah. R wants to be. Well, I guess if you wanted next to her. Yeah, I don't know what I said before. I don't want to go again. Steven Teens, your thoughts on Penguin? I think he's cool. Probably good longer term. Kobe Collect says, I'll send some time to make a list for you tomorrow. J. Mr. Ortiz says, good night, Wendy. Nerd Chavez says, dude, no rush. Kobe Collects, he said, hopefully go in next week. Appreciate the help. Last one says, Kobe has me dying. Me too. Nerd Chavez put Kobe Collects on Dashy's chain. Oh, I can't. No, I gotta keep the chain. Markuda says the gap. Randy's fridge NFT covers. Jake Lewis, would you recommend me to buy the Batman or ultra rare Spider-Man zombie? Well, which Batman? I can either do one or the other. Yeah, let me know which Batman. Last one says Kobe about to be like Randy. How much to rent your hoodie zipper? There says I want him to put some of his 25,000 into Omi, and the other suggestions I'm trying to push him. Kobe says Randy, the bottom strip of the cabinet beside the fridge handle. What we going for that? I can't. Like, wait, that cabinet? Hold on, the bottom strip of the cabinet beside the fridge handle. Wait, that's a thing. I can't. Again, that's not really something that I think is a really good source of funds. That's like, I don't think that's worth it to have a little KB over there. Yeah. Lendorio says no, that's too little. Lendorio says $300,000 is good. I'm a businessman. $300,000 is too much. $50,000 worth of Omi. That's civilized. That's something we both can live with. $300,000 a lot. Charles Merkel says, what is your VV username to send? I have a surprise. Okay, well, Charles Merkel. My VV username and my QR code, is ChavyCat5. I repeat, that is ChavyCat5. So go there and send that there, Charles Merkel, and you can send me a surprise. Lori Brenner says, no, don't sell your body. It's $50,000 worth of Omi, and that's going to be so much in the future. So $50,000 worth of Omi, how many millions of dollars is that? Let's say 50,000 times 0.0074. That's... Oh, I have to divide it. Divide it by 0.0074. That's 6.7 million Omi. I'd totally do that. It's worth it. Worth it. Last one says, he's laughing at Kobe. Digital Sniper says, how much for that space on the sweater zipper? There's no, it's too small. It's too small. We can't do it. Jake Lima is the Batman Who Laughs. Oh, Batman Who Laughs, or what was the other one? All right, hang on. Jake Lima. Ultra Rare Spider-Man Zombie. Oh, probably Ultra Rare Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. That's what I would do. Nerd Challenge is Kobe Collects. LOL. Casey on the tiny strip. Dying over here. Alan says, you did the Cheech in Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Oh my god, I can't believe you got that reference. Alan Montez just wins the chat. Like, I did not expect anyone to get that reference. But you did. Everyone see Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Cheech is paying Johnny Depp, or Johnny Depp's paying Cheech for information. He's like, I offered you 50, and you said no. He's like, yeah, $50,000 is a lot. You know, $10,000 is civilized, something we both can live with. And then Johnny Depp says, 10 might still be too much. And then Cheech says, you killed me over $10,000? You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. And then Johnny Depp's like, it's like he's mouthing the words, yes, I would. Nerd Challenge says, Batman Who Laughs is one of my favorite in the Batman series. Always one of the ones that stood out to me the most, besides the Todd. Definitely. He's definitely got a... And a lot of people like him, like a lot. When he says, Alan, do you mean the NFT of Cheech and Chong that will be minted in Tuesday? So no. Although yeah, that same Cheech from Cheech and Chong acts a lot as Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And that movie was made like almost 20 years ago. Oh my god, that movie was made almost 20 years ago. But yeah, that one. That same Cheech. But Orius says face tattoo for 500 million Omi. What face tattoo? I'll do a face tattoo for 500 million Omi. I'll do it. C15 says LOL. Kobe Collects says Alan is a desperado. C15 says I love Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Oh, cheers, Alan. Cheers, Alan. Alan also says at Wendy Stibalis. That'll be interesting. Yeah. Kobe Collects says you're making me watch that series this week. Thank you, at Alan, at Real and Chavez. Alan is laughing. I am. Okay, my body. So is I gave Charles Merkel the username. Is he gonna follow me? I'm waiting to see if he's gonna follow me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if he follows. Follow. He'll always be my true love, but now until forever. Almond says, we're getting old, bro. If we can understand all these references. No, I'm not old. I don't want to think about me being old. Nerd Chapman's laughing when he says, in my Twitter, Alan, at When Lopez Germain is the artist. He is. All right, good night, Wendy. Have a good one. Steve 15 says, Desperados, one of my favorite movies. Cheech is in that one, too. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, I thought he died in that one. But, he gets shot through the head, and then in Once Upon a Time in Mexico, he comes in with the eye patch. That makes so much sense. Yeah, they brought him back, which I thought was really cool. I thought that was really interesting. There is and again, I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot answer like any of these messages. Is mine? Okay. I'm gonna reply to this one. It says straight fire. Okay, so we have a CMM, which I guess is Charles Merkel, has sent me a collectible. Okay, so CMM, Charles Merkel, let me know what you want written on the fridge, because the dude just sent me a Day of the Dead Mother ultra rare first edition. Holy whack. And the mint number is 2271. First, wow, that's a. Let me know. Okay, you get. Oh wow, yeah. Let me know what you want on the fridge. You get a couple months for that, Charles Merkel. What do you want me to write on the fridge? Holy whack, that's bananas. That's incredible. Charles Rose says you're welcome. Yeah, oh my god. Let me know what you want. Like, comment down below what you want. Dope says, told Puddin that I told you that Randy bit was in his next video. He said he wasn't ready for this upcoming video because I told you he will rearrange and have it in this upcoming video instead. I can't wait for Puddin Cheeks' next video. He's great. Evan Mantrulo says, okay, Randy, one question. Most enlightening psychedelic experience? It's been a couple. I mean, each one teaches me something. And, one was, I guess two. One on the Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which basically said just, all anyone really wants to do at the end of the day is just have a few drinks, listen to good music, and just hang out with your friends. And that world would have world peace if everyone did that. Charles Marco says, I hope I sent you the right guy. I can definitely on the fridge now. Yes, you did send it right. You did send it the right way. Yes, but what, Charles Merkel, do you want Charles Merkel on the fridge? Do you want CMM? Like, what do you want to be on that fridge? Because you what do you want? Because you deserve it. Comment down below what you want on the fridge. So Evan, back to Evan's thing, and the other one when I ate what Mario eats, he eats what? I ate a bunch of those. It showed me that it showed me that I saw the universe, and it showed me that two solar systems were talking to each other. They're communicating, and maybe they're like plants that can talk to each other, that they see giraffes over there eating the other plants so they can make themselves taste bitter. I don't know how the fudge that happens, but they do. Trees do. So I maybe they were talking to each other that way. Maybe, it was like a celestial being or whatever, but I really think that it was carbon-based life forms that had taken over, spread from one planet to another in that solar system. And they were talking to life forms in another area in that solar system. And, humans don't even have control of one planet. Like, we can, HARP can kind of influence the weather. you know, out of it, they can't really control it. They just, you know, whatever happens, like they can, you know, they have control of random patches of dirt. We're not united yet, and humans need to really look out for one another. Like we're like Mike Carlton from that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air is like, we're all running the same race, brother. Like we're all in this together, all on the spinning rock that's going 100 billion trillion miles an hour in space, circling around this giant nuclear reactor that is the sun. The time on here is so limited, and we should try to. So that really taught me that we're not united. We should try to get united, and I think we will eventually. And I think, you know, my role in this is to say, like, for the future of humanity, when we're all, you know, singing Kumbaya and we all love each other and we're all, you know, very advanced, that they would be sad if they did not have some of the animals they have right now. Like, oh, maybe we should have fought more to protect those because now we don't have them anymore. So that is my role. That's my role now. Jake Lima says, do you actually think the Ultra Spider-Man Zombie Hunter will go up? Yes, because it's already been up. It's already been to 1800. So since that has been out for so long, yes, I love it. Clifford Lynn says, migration question. After my OMI is sent to Bit4X wallet, can I leave it there to get swapped? Or do I need to transfer it to the Bit4X spot account? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if it needs to be in the spot account or if it can be in the Bit4X wallet. I actually don't know. That's probably a question for the AMA. That's a good point. And Charles Merkel, thank you for the super chat saying, I hope I sent it to the right guy. You did. On the fridge. So I guess if I'll just put it as Charles Merkel on the fridge. Which again, thank you so much. Halamonte says 5 grams of what Mario eats for me. Dirt and Bablet says almost 7K. Let's go, Randy. Oh, almost 7,000 subscribers. Right. Studio. Let's go to the YouTube studio and let's see what I've got. 69,062 subscribers. Very nice. How much? Oh wow, yeah. So I'm at 69 now, but it's good times. It is good times. Okay, let's move on. Expo said, did you see the When We Were Young festival in Vegas? I didn't. 215 said, how much to be in the hallway ceiling? There's no, I don't like right there, like the top of like, I don't know. I mean, if you want to go up there, like up here, I don't know. That's the top. Like that's some peak advertising right there. Like I don't think I could do the ceiling, but the top, I don't know. Ultra rare alligator Loki. Alan Montez says 2 infinity signs is what I ultimately saw too after seeing what I perceived to be the creation of the universe. Interesting. Kobe Collect says, Jerry, you genius. Chandler Boston says, Reddy Chavez, I asked last live stream, but I still haven't done anything. Do you think it's worth the risk to sell collectibles for over $2,000 worth of OMI? Hard to find trusted buyer, or I could go to gems to USD. I think it's worth it. If you find a trusted buyer, I'll do the escrow. But yeah, I do think that's probably worth it. You know, long term. Nerd Child says, I can show you how to affect the weather, and I can show you my energy teacher. Name is Michael Grubb. Will freak you out. Just look up Aerokinesis on YouTube. He will show up. I might have a look at it. Hang on one second. Okay. All right, I will. I'll look that up. Let's see if it's team dabbing. Alan Montes says, we're here in service of Earth and humanity. Agreed. Third Bablis saying, fire at Kobe Collects. Alan Montes says, thanks for sharing your experience, man. No problem. Jake Lehman says, what would you recommend buying on the market right now? Like I said, first appearance Harley Quinn is good. The common Steamboat Willie is good. Ultra rare alligator Lokis are good. Even the secret alligator Loki is probably good. But the choice of secret rare alligator Loki or rare Spider-Man. Rare Spider-Man is probably your better bet. He's $700 less, and Spider-Man. Yeah, a lot of Spider-Mans are good too. Nerdchan says, also a good friend of mine is a quantum entanglement scientist, and the stuff he studies and gets data would break your brain. Weird science for sure. I love that type of stuff. Evan says, thanks for answering the question, Randy. Hope to talk in real, brother. One day, yes. Viblands, his basic question, the only way to move Omi from Trust Wallet to Veve Wallet is to have Go? From Trust Wallet to, yes. Yes, you need to have a little bit of Go token. Cody Williams said, did you see Andre saying he has insider info and we are getting major exchanges in the next few weeks, but he can't say which exchanges? I mean, maybe, you know, he, not used, but he, like, Foster introduced him to the team, and the team's like, hey, you know, like, and maybe Andre said, like, hey, what direction should I do my videos, and what that, and, I don't know if the team would get, I guess, I'm far we would call him a liar. He seems like a really nice guy. Ow. So yeah, I would say, maybe he does major exchanges in a few weeks. I mean, we know we're getting exchanges, and yeah, it would make sense. Yeah, again, that lines up with everything we've been saying. So yeah. Explicit says, look at the lineup for the We Are Young festival when you get a minute. I will. Digital Sniper says, I took a trip like that one time. It made me think the Big Bang was the first time that happened, or it's part of a cycle that keeps happening. What a trip. Maybe you know, when the sun collapses in on itself and it creates a black hole, maybe the energy and the stuff that goes into that black hole, because again, what comes out of the black hole, you don't know because of the event horizon. You can't escape it. But maybe everything that intakes and inhales, maybe at the end of that black hole is the Big Bang of another universe. What? That'd be cool. Banger says, we'll sell Todd and Star Wars set for $3 million. Oh, wow. I don't actually know if that's actually worth it to buy that. Drew says, Veve is about to explode. Can't wait. Join the ride. Cody Williams says, Andre invested another $150,000. Oh my God. That's amazing. Good for him. Michael Perella says, is there a way to see past sales of an item? Not yet. I do hope they come out with that one day. Durden says, Randy, I was talking with Dino about Star Wars. Brother, apparently you're as big a fan as us. I showed him the Marvel Comics Star Wars covers, and the art brought a tear to his eye. That's great. Yeah, he's great. He's fun. He says, found you from Kobe Collects. Now I watch all your videos. Oh, thank you. Jake Lehman says, I'm sorry I forgot to specify what Ultra Rare Zombie Spider-Man would you recommend buying. Which one? The floor, I guess. Another challenge says, oh snap. Michael has hundreds of videos consistently moving the wind on command. I'll send you some clips, seeing as so much made me try it. I've heard of that before. Actually, my friend Paul, he first told me about it like years ago, and he's written a couple of books. This one is called Feel the Burn. I haven't read it yet, but he's you know, he's in the army, and yeah, he's written a couple of books. He's good, and he first told me about that years, and yeah, it's really cool. Jay Otaro says, evening, Randy. Wow, you're going deep with theoretical physics today. I love it. I love that stuff. Like, I read the Search for the God Particle and Higgs boson. Like, I read that, and then literally the Higgs boson was discovered like a few months later or something like that. It was nuts. Like, I love that type of stuff. Leonard Susskind, Michio Kaku, Edward Witten, that's some of my favorite theoretical physicists out there. They're Michio Kaku's probably the best because he explains things a little easier. Leonard Susskind, I need like a Norton, science dictionary to translate everything he says. But yeah, Witten, Susskind, and Michio Kaku they're some of my favorite physicists. Durden Babler says, Randy made my day seeing that reaction. Star Wars is #1 for me. Yeah, Star Wars is great. Giovanni Days, bro, you're still on? 3.5 hours, yeah. Bone Daddy says, sold my shark bite so I can get Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Hey, yo, get it. There are chances I'll look that up. Nice. Lori Brenner, hey, how's it going? Says, anyone else ever wonder why Carter is her own set when the others have multiple characters? I have wondered that. I don't know. I mean, she probably could have been in the Captain America set. I mean, she's an alternate universe Captain America. Because she's a girl? I don't know. Cody Williams says, how soon do you think we will get Omi to NFT? I hope in a couple months. Jotaro's, yeah, such a good book. Quantum Entanglement is my obsession. Their Chavez says, what the book feel the burn about? I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably his experiences or some of them. Cody Williams says, how soon do you think we will get Pokemon? I'm hoping the next couple months. Has anything we'll get a Coinbase listing? I think Coinbase by March. Yeah. Jake Leonis, I have Ultra Rare Invisible Woman, 842. Should I sell? It's going down. No, definitely wait. Definitely hodl. Cody Williams says, also, how soon do you think we will be able to buy Omi right off the Veve app? I don't know. That'd be crazy. Cody's at J-Hotar. Hey, all right, guys, I got to bounce. For 3.5 hours. I'm going to die. So I will put Charles Merkel on the fridge, and I'll print the new one tomorrow because he sent me ultra rare stamp, which was worth like $800 something, which is crazy. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Thank you all for the super chats. I love you. And Charles Merkel taking care of me tonight. Thank you so much. Meow, meow.